What is going on, everybody? Welcome to ANR Weekly. Got an awesome show today. I want to thank everybody that is joining us live. First of all, chat is already buzzing. Everybody's saying hi. Thank you, everybody, for coming on. If you're listening to our podcast, thank you for listening to our podcast. We all appreciate everybody out there supporting us. Awesome show. We've got some really cool topics to get into today. But before I get started, I got to bring in two of my bros. They're hanging out somewhere in Numenor, probably drinking some ale. It's my buddy D. How's it going, D?
Good. I shaved my head, so I feel clean.
You're gonna fall in line with the Numenorians. Speaking of Numenors, here's the prototypical Lord of the Rings fan. Our buddy Brad, he is back.
Hey, how's it going?
Do you love Numenor?
Yes, of course. Of course, whatever that is.
Whatever that is, okay, that's not good. If I said you're the Lord of the Rings fan.
Yeah.
He knows enough to make a conversation. That's
I can fake it.
Yeah.
Well, we've got a bunch of people in the chats. Let's say hi to them, D. Who was here first?
Well, Omar, oddly enough, he always comes in like before us at like 6 p.m.
That dude's like ready to go every
I
day. He's ready to go every day. Shout out to Omar. Shout out to Omar and his crew on Saturdays, right?
8:30 Pacific Standard Time.
Oh, look who has showed up. It is our friend Christopher.
Chris. And then I see High School Creations.
Yes, our boy High School Creations. Mike, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. He's been teasing some good stuff on his channel and on his Instagram. Go check that out. High School Creations makes the sickest creations. We got Ryan, we got Cowabunga Dude, Alex, we got 78 points or 70. I don't know why I keep saying 78. 78 points. That dude made a sick diorama piece for me.
You're supposed to contact him. I said I was your spokesperson.
Yes, he's always showing me dioramas because he makes some cool stuff too. And he's always showing me, he's like, hey, you want to buy this?
There was a rooftop preview, and he's like, Elvin, where are you? I'm like, oh, I'll get him to contact you.
Yeah.
If you need a rooftop.
Yeah, no, I definitely will be grabbing that stuff from him, do some pictures. It's nice to have all these people here saying hi to us, but shall we get into what we watched and what we got?
Sure. Yeah, let's do it.
All right, Brad, you go for it.
Oh, me first? Okay.
Yes, you first.
I got the Retro Lizard.
Yes.
Which I paid too much for. But...
That's okay. That's okay. No judgment.
I need to get another one of him.
Don't support your local scalpers.
You think they'll show up in Walmart? It's funny. Walmart's so weird. Sometimes you don't find anything. And
really, Walmart weird? No.
Other times they just get mass boxes of.
Why do we have retailers now?
I don't know.
I buy this stuff.
Just give it directly to our local scalpers. Just give it right to them, directly to them. Just hand the box right to them.
Yeah. Cut out that retail middleman.
Yeah. Cut all that nonsense out.
The
disappointment. The stupid email that says you don't get it anymore, right? Yeah. Even though you were right there a day one to pre-order it.
Yeah. You don't get pre-order canceled.
What else did you get?
I also made a quick kick G.I. Joe custom.
For those who don't know who that is, do you want to explain?
Why aren't his pants flared?
How do I explain? Yeah. It's like when Bruce Lee was everywhere back in the day. They made it like a Bruce Lee inspired G.I. Joe. I think
every action team had that character.
Yeah, that guy, right? Yeah.
So quick, what's the name again?
Quick kick. So back in the day, he had bare feet, which you can see he does not, and he had.
I don't remember this guy from G.I. Joe. I don't remember him.
I'll see if I can find a image of him while you guys are going. But
there's only like 200 G.I. Joe characters, so.
Quick kick was pretty cool, and then but he definitely needed an update because his outfit was ridiculous for the battlefield. As soon as he hits broken glass, he's done. This is quick kick. Here we go. See if you guys can see that.
Oh, okay,
a little bit hard.
Yeah,
I like your update. Yeah. Alvin didn't recognize him because he had shoes on.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wanted to get the Japanese the headband in. Yeah. So he's more modern looking now, or my version anyway. Not that I have.
As Chris says, skinny jeans are practical on the battlefield now.
Chris likes his men without shirts on. So.
That's okay.
What else?
What else did I get? I got a I got a Madam Hydra off
Madam
View today.
Hydra.
Actually,
Yes.
she's got the craziest eyes. Can you see that?
Psycho eyes.
She's yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna repaint those. That's the nice part about being a customizer, right? D is you can go and just like
It's like,
I'm
you
gonna
just
fix that.
as soon as you see pictures, I'm like, I know what to fix on this guy.
That's right. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. I think that's it for me.
Cool. All right. What else did you watch?
Oh man, what did I watch? Caught up on She-Hulk.
Oh, that must have been awesome.
I didn't even do that this week.
That was great. I mean, I saw
how much
the
alcohol
twerking-
did you drink to get that out of your system?
No, I saw the twerking scene ahead of time, and then I got to see it again, so that was good.
Oh, you're only there. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, am I not caught up?
I think there's one more episode now.
Oh, good. Okay, there you go. Still got more to see, and then and I caught up on the Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power. Yeah, it was good.
78 points goes. Shit. Here we go. I don't know what you're talking about, sir.
We all have only good things to say.
Yeah, good things today only. All right. D. You're up.
I watched a movie called The Belko Project. Jess pointed out, she's like, you're probably gonna like this. Basically, it's an office building, and then on the PA system, like, hey, so you have to kill 30 people within 2 hours, or we're gonna kill all of you.
Oh, okay.
And then the doors like lock, and then like it just becomes a fortress. And it was like The Purge, but in an
I was
office
just gonna
building.
say that. Yeah.
I was like, yeah, this seems like Reddit. I like weird movies like that. So I watched that. I don't recall it. I tried to do some anime, but they're all at that point where like friendship is magic filler episodes. So I'm like, I don't want to watch this right now. I have to be in the right mood for this nonsense. But I tried to watch Hunter x Hunter, some more Dragon Ball. Like I tried to watch the filler episodes.
Christopher says that was a good movie.
Yeah, of course, Chris. It's gory, so Chris
straight up
Chris
Chris's alley.
Yeah, Chris loves that stuff. For anyone who's listening, he's the horror expert.
He sure is.
Yeah.
What else?
Didn't watch any other thing. If I did watch any other shows, they weren't good because I don't remember them now. I went and picked this guy up. I was missing an ultimate Spidey.
Nice.
They were always like $90 online or at a certain store in Langley.
$90?
Yeah, this thing was $15.
Oh, where'd you get that? Was that a mark find?
Marketplace. No, I pulled a mark and found it on Marketplace.
A mark find.
All right, that's cool.
So that's all I got.
Horror Alvin. Yeah, of course. That's what I meant, Chris.
I don't enunciate the R's, so Chris probably thought I meant something else. I updated my Green Lantern. I fixed the emblem, changed his head.
Wow. Okay, we're gonna end the show right now, right here. Just go away. Look at this guy.
He used to have this pin. Whatever, you get one too. Now, for you though, I don't know if you want the classic Alan Scott with the cape. If you even want that one, because you wanted.
I want all of them.
There's so many. So you wanted the core members. If you wanted Alan Scott,
the core. Yeah. Well, Alan Scott, is he not part of the core?
No, he's not. He's his own. So if you want him, I'll make you one.
If you have the time.
Yours are all just like laid up. If you have the time, yeah, you're gonna get him too.
All right, what else?
Oh yeah, Alex, we're gonna get into that. That's pretty much it. I had a slow week, and I'm okay with that because my wallet can breathe easy. I'm just getting notifications saying, "Hey, your item is arriving. Please pay now."
It's not a slow week when you get the notification.
Oh gosh, here we go.
The floodgates will open.
I ran and canceled my Megazord pre-order because you saw it in person finally.
I didn't even pre-order it. I knew
the Ascension. Well, you don't need to. You have the
one. Let's not spoil it. It's for a video from another time.
What about you? Your turn.
Okay, me. I'll just go with what I watched first because it's a little bit easier. I watched House of Dragons. That show it's crazy.
I haven't even started that. I want to get into that.
And then we watched. I say we, my family, and I watched Rings of Power, which we will talk about today. All 3 episodes. I'm so excited. And then I cleansed my palate with after watching that. I watched Rick and Morty. That was
nice.
Yeah, Rick and Morty's awesome. I love it. They're 2 episodes in. What else? Oh, and then I went in and out I was doing some work, and my kids were watching TV. They were watching Cobra Kai. The new season dropped on Netflix. Oh man, it's getting bad. It's
I haven't seen
brutal.
it since it was on the YouTubes. That's where I first saw it, and then
Yeah,
it became
yeah.
popular. I'm like, bah. This reminds me of Hot Topic for some reason. I don't want to watch this anymore.
Hot Topic. Yeah, no. First 2 seasons was good, and then it just got repetitive. It's the same thing over and over again.
Bullies versus the
Yeah,
loners. Yeah.
you know, a friend goes to this side, and another friend goes to that side, switches sides and stuff. That's all you see in the show now. And season 5, they introduced some new characters, but overall,
Are they friends now? Daniel and
yeah, they're friends, and then they're not
frenemies?
friends.
Frenemies?
Yeah, they decide whenever it's convenient for the writers to put them together in a scene, then they'll do it.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just I was in and out. Like I said, I was just tuning in, doing work, tuning back in, and I just thought this was so crazy. I was like, but my kids loved it. I'm like, okay, cool. Hey, it is sort of designed for younger kids, right? Majority of the characters in the show are the ages between 12 and 18.
Who likes like? Does your older son like it, and then your younger one?
Yeah, they
watches
both like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the younger one
Okay.
and the older one both like it. So whatever, it keeps them entertained for a few hours. No big deal. Get my work done. But other than that, obviously NFL is back, and I'm a huge sports fan. Sunday mornings, I'm glued to my TV watching like 10 football games at once, just because I want to.
The split screens.
Yeah, I got 4 screens, so I watch 4 different games just for fun. I don't do betting or anything like that, but it's fun to watch them. I do want to give one shout out. We did change our logos to blue in our Twitter and Instagram and Facebook because I'm doing an awareness for a friend of mine who is battling dystonia. This month is Dystonia Month. For those who don't know what that is, it affects about 250,000 people in the U.S. and Canada together. It is the third most movement disorder that has to do with brains and nervous system. The third most common disorder, and a lot of people don't know what it is. When my friend was diagnosed with it, it took over a couple of years for someone to diagnose him with that because they just thought he was just an alcoholic. Rough. They thought he was an alcoholic drunk and that he just had some disorder with that. But
see, that sounds sad. That's so sad when no one hears you out too.
Yeah. So he asked me. He's like, "Hey, do you mind maybe just doing something to kind of raise awareness of it?" A lot of people turn the lights blue outside in their porch. They get a blue bulb or something to support it. He has whole support of. He's from Nova Scotia area, and he has all of Nova Scotia supporting it all the way up to Parliament.
Nice. Oh, wow.
Yeah, so he's been a very vocal advocate for it. So I do want to support him on that. So those of you in the chat, if you don't know what that is, maybe take a look at it. You might have somebody in your family that might be dealing with it and don't know what that is. It is not that common, and we need to raise awareness of it. Dystonia is the name. I mean, if you want, maybe turn the light on blue or do something, to let somebody else know what this is. So September is the month for it. All right, on to what I got. Mayfex really took a chunk out of my bank account this month. I've got the Jean Grey. Jean.
Oh. Yep.
Come back to me, Jean. Got that. So I can't wait to
Chris, calm down. I know you're drooling in the chat right now. I'll get you a towel.
Don't even come by, Chris. Not even to say hi. Got that. And then I have to shout out to you, D, for helping me get my second Gambit.
Oh, man, that's like whack-a-mole. I was actually the lost cause Discord. They kept throwing links at me. I'm like,
yeah. Shout out to them, too, for helping me. This is going to go down in my Hall of Fame as one of the greatest figures made in my generation. I'm going to get this acrylically cased. So this is my Hall of Fame figure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
nice.
Hall of Fame.
Oh, is Rick doing that for you?
Yeah, Rick is, yes, from Mad City Shields. Yeah, we've mentioned Rick many times on the show.
Nice.
He's going to get me a casing for that. So I got to make sure I keep this in good condition until then.
Shipping time too, I see.
Yeah, 2 days. It arrived. 2 days.
I order something from the next province over, and it takes 2 weeks. Okay.
Chris. And then I got Boba.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Mayfex. I got the SH one coming as well.
Is that a reissue?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
They've been doing a lot of reissues lately.
I missed out at the very first time, and everyone kept talking and raving
Yeah.
about it. They're like, this is one of the best ones, right?
Yeah, it's good.
So
I had that one years ago.
Do you like it still?
I had it.
Oh, you had it.
It got
the,
sold in a purge.
I'm sorry to hear that. Then
It got
Yeah.
purged.
The infamous Brad purge.
Yeah, that was a purge. I tried something.
The annual purge, and then he gets them all back eventually.
Yeah, for more money.
Oh, man. This I can't wait for. It's the Hush Batman.
Oh
You
yeah.
can't
The
wait
stealth
for it. You
jumper.
have it.
Oh man. No, I can't wait to open it.
Okay, I was like, I can't wait for this bad boy. He's like, did you order 3 more? What's
No,
going
no.
on here?
Stop it. I don't order 3. I barely order doubles.
Barely.
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 This is a beefy boy right here. The Dark Knight Returns Superman. This
Oh,
guy
yeah,
is
yeah.
beefy.
I can't remember if you liked this style or hated this style.
I only
And I'm
got
not-
him because
Because of Superman,
I only
right?
got him because of Superman.
That's fine.
And other than that, I would not buy anything from that line. I'm not
Yeah,
a
okay.
fan of Frank Miller's drawings and his
Yeah.
style. I know there's
Okay.
a ton of fans, and I get it. Like, the story is good, but I'm just not a fan of that style. I'm a Jim Lee guy, so I gotta go with my boy Jim Lee. I also got everyone's favorite Fire Lord. I know D is clamoring to get 3 of these.
Yeah, okay. I might use his head for something, but that's about it.
Human Torch.
I'll buy one and make your Red Lantern out of that. the flame-headed one.
Okay.
Yeah.
This I love the repaint. I know it's a repaint, but I love it. War Machine.
How'd the Pearl come out? Because that was some people were worried about that, right? Looks all right.
yeah.
Fine.
It's hard
you
to
don't
tell
like it?
with the lighting here, but it's all right. Yeah, not
I guess we'll find out in the review.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
Get
from
ahead of ourselves.
from the looks of it right now. It looks pretty good.
Yeah, okay.
And then you just you talked about it. So Lizard, I haven't opened it. I don't think I'm going to open this one until I get my second one. That's my rule.
So
For
when
all my
pre-ordered-
retros go on the wall in front of me here. So this guy does not get open unless I get a second one.
Did
You got a
pre-order
clear
for you?
space on that wall?
Yeah, look, there's some right in the top right.
Yeah. Okay. I see
We
it
done now? Okay, we done. Okay. I still
Did
got
you
one
order?
more to
Did you
go.
order 2 at once and they only sent you 1?
No, I ordered from Walmart Canada and then I ordered from Walmart US.
Oh, okay.
The
Well,
Walmart
that's smart.
US, it's already here. I just got to go across the border and pick it up. So
That's what you can never trust the Canadian one, so I respect that.
yeah, I thought the US one would get here before the Canadian one. So I'm like, when I was surprised that the Canadian one got here, I was like, what? And the box was dead too, so I was freaking out. I'm like, oh man! But then it was actually the actual figure itself was in good shape. So I'm
Seems
like,
fine as long as DHL doesn't get their hands on it.
yeah,
You'll be
I
fine.
don't want to get into that right now. I don't get into that. And then finally, I got the SDCC Turtles 4-pack here.
Nice.
The what's the name? Premonition.
Mutation.
Yeah, mutation. I got these guys here. I got 2 of these, so I don't know why.
I'm confused. Wasn't Splinter a rat before he got mutated? Or is
Not
that
in the
just a movie
cartoon.
thing?
In the
No.
cartoon,
It was the other
in
way
cartoon
around.
He's a
Yeah.
human.
I like the rat practicing the
The cage. And you see like the strings.
That's way more plausible to me. Yeah.
Orokosaki. Yeah, so that is my haul for the week. Not bad.
Nice.
Yeah. Not bad of a haul.
78 points is upset that Gene's lacking a bum.
Is she? I don't have that figure.
Yeah, I know, right? Now I have to look up the photos. Wait a second.
Well,
It's okay.
she is. I mean, it's weird because Japanese sculptors really like to accentuate these figures, right?
Right.
So the fact
Oh
that
yeah,
she
she doesn't.
the fact that she doesn't have a nice curvature is surprising.
Well, maybe
Maybe
that's
it's-
just Gene.
Or to save some money.
Seems like a Gene.
Rogue
problem.
better have some accentuation. If you know what I mean. I'm telling you right now. There's gonna be some problems.
Oh yeah, Ryan was Ryan the one who
Mm-hmm.
sent you Toka and Raza?
Yeah, so it hasn't got here, Ryan. It should be on its way, but it hasn't gotten here yet. I'm probably thinking it'll show up on Thursday. I can't wait for the Mafex to make Rogue. Like that's
Yeah.
gonna be sick.
Yeah,
I
I'm kind
haven't,
of holding my breath. I want the face to be right.
That's true.
Yeah.
Do you think the faces are wrong on the Mafex ones?
I'm not a fan of the like super slight features of the anime where they go like super slight on the nose, the small thin mouth. Like I prefer like the Jim Lee style.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of her
yeah.
face right here right now.
The Jean
Ugh.
one.
Does not look good.
Yeah, the Jean one I was gonna repaint.
Yeah, the one in the middle, the one that she's got her body on, it's not good. The one with the armor on her head, that one looks pretty good. The one that she's screaming looks pretty good too. But the one she's actually got the body on, nah, doesn't look good.
Yeah,
that's a shame. I mean, but 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, shall we get into our first topic? We got a bunch of stuff to get into, so
I don't
fire
even
up
remember what I did.
Teleprompter.
Okay, bear with me because there's a lot to go through. What the heck is this thing?
Oh God! I was
There
asking
you go.
Omar this thing too. I'm like, who that? You know what is
Nice.
this guy? Right?
Brad, were you into Masters of the Universe?
Like something I find
A little bit,
my
a little
couch.
Yeah,
There's the classic ones, I think.
God.
Grizzlor. Okay.
So this isn't something you were going to pre-order, Elvin?
Looks like Muffman.
Excuse me, what?
I don't know. You're into Masters of the Universe. I thought this.
Angry Nutsack guy. Yeah. Yeah.
I would find a better fur ball, like I said, underneath my couch.
Yeah.
Like, what is this? This is ridiculous.
Is it though?
It's stupid.
Is he supposed to be like a spider? Is that what it is?
No,
he's just
supposed to be a grizzly
beast.
vampire.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a vampire / grizzly.
So you're not getting it. Okay.
Maybe.
Well, there's not even much to say. There's not much to say about him. Like,
What's the fuzzy ball alien on Star Trek? What are they called again? Truffles?
yeah, I think so.
Is that what it is? Truffles are like a mushroom. Maybe I'm wrong.
No, Cowabunga, dude. We love He-Man.
No. We love He-Man. Trust me, bro. I got my Mondo coming. I got my Mondo coming.
This is
we
like
love He-Man. That is just. I don't know what that is.
This is like late stage.
We all have our like He-Man favorites here, but just not that guy.
You love petting cats. That's all it is.
Yeah.
He's a She-Ra character anyway, right? He's She-Ra.
Oh yeah, for about
the
Hordax size.
Yeah.
Hordax symbols right there. Yeah, yeah, that's right, Cowabunga, dude. That's not even He-Man. Come on.
I know you're getting this.
I already got this guy. He's on his way. I got
Okay.
the notification. It's on the way. Yeah.
What is that?
It's what is it?
Nesco.
Rumble Society's like original characters.
Yeah, they're in-house characters.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So they come with a lot of stuff. I think he's cool.
Yeah, it's something unique. Like you can also like plop another head on there. You don't have to
Yeah.
use that head. That's the cool thing about Mezco's in-house stuff, right? You can mix and match and make your own characters all the time. But yeah, he comes with a ton of accessories.
Yeah, I like the gun.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Up next, we have. What do we have? So this guy, I thought looked cool, but I don't know. It's like, do I need
without
him?
that outfit? Oh my god! Ugh.
Yeah.
See, I thought
It's a malnourished werewolf. Let's give him some food, people.
that's that. I thought the same thing. It needs to be, in my opinion, beast proportions, like them, like
Yes,
just
I
like
agree.
thicker body. Because right now he looks like a coyote and not a werewolf.
Yeah, I like the one with the left hand one.
Yeah, the far left looks the best to me.
The right hand one is like he was woken up in the middle of the night by a home intruder or something. He's just got his gaunch on. He's running downstairs like it's in the house.
He looks like he's hanging out at the Canada Game Farms. You know, that really poor zoo that barely feeds their animals.
right, yeah.
Do we still have those?
Yeah, we do still have
Okay.
it. See, that tells you how bad it is.
I thought it went the way of the aquarium zoo where they just got rid of all the animals.
Yeah, the
and,
aquarium's gone. Yeah.
have some goldfish there, like the most boring animals.
Oh, he says. Otaku says, altered beast.
It might be a third-party
yeah.
version,
Yeah.
but I think they're called like Fry Planet.
Are these the same guys that are behind the croc?
That was Fury.
Oh, Fury. Okay.
The
Who knows?
lifeguard croc.
These days, you don't know. They can just be the same company with different offshoot companies now, right?
Interesting.
So a lot of accessories.
Mhm.
Careful with these. The croc figure is snapping on folks.
Oh,
Oh no!
That's a shame.
I have that waiting for me at the border to pick up. Oh no!
I just
no.
won't move him.
That's not what I wanted to hear.
Leave him in the box.
Well, I was planning to open them all when the turtles arrived. So
Yeah, see, they're
doesn't
saying it's the
matter.
same company. There you go.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah. I might get him if well, somebody said in the chat here they might come up with a repaint. Oh
Yeah,
yeah, Ryan said, right? They're hoping for a white BBTS exclusive repaint. Yeah, okay. I'm keeping an eye on that. I'll take a look. I'm only gonna buy one of these. Either the variant from Big Bad Toy Store or this one right here.
See,
But-
the name threw me off because Fury Toys Samurai Turtle also did Leatherhead, but then this one they named it like Foray Planet. So I was saying, is this the same company or not?
They're such an offshoot company, so they all can't get sued at the same time, right? So one gets sued, they'll change the name to the next one.
But they're all furry companies.
See, Omar thought the same thing, or he's explaining it, I guess, at least. But he added some context.
Tiger Ronin. I'm gonna have to Google this Tiger Ronin.
Yeah,
Are you guys interested in getting this?
I was, but I'll have to see some quality control.
Dope. Pass for me.
Really?
But
Yeah.
but like I don't. This won't fit anywhere. I like it.
Right.
I like it for what it is. But do I need it?
Of course.
That's what I always think about. Like, what is this guy going to interact with? I mean, I never do it.
He can interact with everybody.
Like I could put him like with Blade and all my magic users.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could be cool. Monster Hunter. Yeah.
Yep.
All right,
That'd
I'll
be
get
awesome.
him.
Yeah, that's it. That's all. Say no more. Say no more.
Did you want me to get a loot group and to group this whole thing together?
No.
By three of them at once?
No, thank you though.
What else we got here? So we have
Oh.
McFarlane some more. We always have to bring up McFarlane. I actually don't mind this spawn.
I
I'm
need
not
something
gonna get
stronger
him.
than this.
These all look perfectly fine for me. Like I have no
Yeah,
issues with
they
any-
look good in the promo photos. Yeah.
Who's that guy on the far left?
Get out of here. Don't answer this guy. Don't humor him.
Yeah.
I'm not dignifying that.
Who's that wannabe on the far left?
Shut your mouth, actually. But
They
yeah,
got,
not much to say. You've already seen these characters. in
But
some
okay,
form.
on a serious note here, though, you guys bought that exclusive, or D, you bought that exclusive, right?
Yes.
When you look at this, does that not make you a little angry?
No, not at all, because the exclusive has a bunch of accessories and stuff. Like I'm fine with it. In this case, I don't care about this costume at all. So, like, I'm happy with the alternate heads, the alternate weapons, the plaque, the signature, the stands. The only thing that pissed me off was the like Batwing cape that was glued onto him, but it's whatever.
You got the aftermarket cape on it, right?
So I have. So here's the thing. I have the like
It's the story.
single release from like the like $20 one, and I put the aftermarket cape on, and then I have the Kickstarter one.
Okay.
So two different things.
Gotcha. You were saying something, Brad?
I kind of just want to tear all the parts off and put it onto a Legends body. I just
Someone
take
did
the
that
cape.
with. Did you see the Venom body someone used to make Spawn? And they did
No,
like
but that would make sense, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that, and get the articulation of a Legends and just steal the cape and the boot.
I think I was gonna do that too, but I couldn't find one.
Take the head.
Can we fast forward? Yes, please
No.
do. Get
Omar,
this out.
Omar
Get
wants
this
to hear this
ridiculous-
stuff. We have to. You have to.
Get the
be
stench out of the
inclusive.
room.
You have to
Let's
be
get the stench-
inclusive. You have to be inclusive. Omar, I'm so sorry for Alvin right now.
We only got
Outta
the first
here.
guy, so now we got to move on to the middle guy, right?
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, right. Okay, moving
And
on
then-
then.
The Batman Who Laughs. Me and Mark were discussing how that name is totally impractical. Like it's a stupid. When he, on paper, the name Batman That Laughs or Batman Who Laughs is cool, I guess. But when you're in the middle of a battle and say,
Right.
Superman, go get Batman Who Laughs, it sounds ridiculous. It sounds like the stupidest thing.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
can't even believe they even made a comic with this nonsense.
Oh yeah, man, he's god tier. Dark Knight's metal, baby.
Okay, sure. If you say
Snyder.
so.
I wanted
Snyder.
I made the
That's
executive
is that
decision.
Greg Capullo, whatever that's his? Is
He's
that
the
his
art.
stro-
It's his art, I think, right? But then Snyder, not Zack Snyder. What's the guy's name? The author who does metal.
Is it
I
Chris
can't remember
Snyder?
now. Chris Snyder, maybe.
Yeah.
Somebody you'll know in the.
All right. Anyways, next.
More McFarlane.
I
Oh
was looking
no!
at the
Please
picture.
No.
What were you saying about Zach?
go
Snyder?
back.
What?
Give me forward.
No.
I know Scott, by the way.
Scott, thank you. You're just holding on to that, dragging it out.
Okay. All right. This is from who?
Okay.
It's super. That's the Ultimates line.
Ultimate. Set. Okay. Cool.
So
Yeah.
it looks good. I don't
Yeah.
have a
It
place
looks.
for
It
it.
looks really cool. Yeah.
I
It's
could
only
put
like
these out.
it's only like 20 years too late. But
Yeah.
No,
Not for me. I love this movie.
Not
are
for
they
the,
making a sequel to this or something?
No, they're just milking
No.
this for all it's worth,
Oh, okay.
and they do it
Don't-
every Halloween.
Yeah.
What's that demographic? Is it scene? Those scene kids who wear the Jack Skeleton's head on like all their.
Is that a demographic?
Yeah, it is.
Is it
Once
enough
they
of
get-
them to make a demographic?
Yeah, there's tons. These sell out at Hot Topic, Spencer's.
Okay.
Just Jack Skeleton's head all over everything. It's so weird.
Oh my god!
These guys are hating. I put these segments in specifically for Omar.
Anybody listening to the in the podcast, if you don't know what's going on in the chat, I advise you to come join us 8:30 Pacific on Monday because the chat is absolutely hilarious. I can't even do my job here properly without laughing half the time. Yeah, definitely come join us on the live. It's fun. Anyways, back to
Oh,
Super
I'm so
7.
sorry. I'm so sorry. I forgot another McFarlane. This Luminescence avatar.
This is even worse.
Are there figures here? Like, what am I looking at?
It looked like chia pet glow in the dark.
I can get
What
these
is
at the pet shop for the fish
It's
tank.
like mushrooms. Like, what is that?
Are you getting them or not?
No,
Is what
I don't
I'm
even know what
asking.
they are. What am I getting here?
Tell me what
What?
shelf they go on, and I'll get them.
Yeah. Make sense of this, D.
Plant
We're gonna
Life.
post at
Omar knows. What are those things called? The not gargoyles, sirens. I forgot what they're called. Some ridiculous names.
Wait, didn't this guy have some weird live video of him playing around with one of these things?
Yeah,
in
that's his
hand?
marketing video.
Oh my god, what is up, Todd? Bro, I love you. You're a good old Canadian. You're an icon, but you gotta stop with this weirdness. Like, it's crazy.
So yeah, I do. I like
He
Todd's.
probably smoked some of these shrooms here, the glow in the dark shrooms here.
Elvin's hating on his toys, but he does like the
Yeah.
style.
I love
Yeah.
Toddy. I love
Like that's
Toddy.
that's your
style.
favorite. That's your favorite Spidey,
Yeah.
right? With the
Yes.
eyes and all that.
I love
So,
Yeah.
Todd. He's an awesome human being, but dude needs to lay off the shrooms, man. Just lay off the shrooms for a bit.
Yeah. Oh no, Todd's in the chat. That's awkward.
Holla at me, bro. Holla. I'll come down and do volunteer work to make your fingers better. Oh my god. Anyways, can we move?
Yes.
Unless you're getting this. Are you getting this?
Oh no, I don't.
Somebody from Omar.
The mech they wanted.
Yeah, I think Omar wants a mech.
lot of
Omar probably wants all of this anyway.
A lot of people want the mech because they're going to
Yeah.
use it for their
The
other
mech,
figures.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm looking at here though.
Way at the back.
I want
there.
to see the mech. Yeah.
Let's take all the actual stuff and put them in the background, but let's
Right.
make all the
Well, the
plants-
showcase. The showcase was to show off the plant life and the animals.
Of course.
Yeah. This is
Yeah.
the new reveal. The mech is old news. That's 2 weeks ago.
Oh, okay. Well, these are builder plants or something. Like, what the heck is this? Who wants plants? Like, seriously.
It's an untapped market.
Oh,
It is.
Unless
yeah.
unless you go to the pet store like Brad.
so is his lines.
It's all there anyway. Yeah.
I seen
Alright.
his line at the markets. It's untapped. Trust me.
I don't know. Brad might be into these. I'm not sure. Like the Defenders of
Hey,
the
these
Earth,
are
like
pretty
Flash-
cool. You know that?
Flash Gordon and the Phantom.
Maybe the Phantom.
I saw them
maybe
at
the
Target.
Phantom.
I picked it up. I was gonna dive into this, and I'm like, do I really want to get into this line? I mean, I
Yeah.
understand the importance of this line. It's one of the earlier superhero teams, but I don't know.
I feel like you could do something cool with that body though, with the magician for a custom.
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
Zatanna or something.
Well,
Yeah,
Zatanna's
or
a
like
girl.
Zatar, her
Okay.
dad.
Okay. I was like, what?
or like a classic vampire.
Did they do
for
gender
Blade or
swap already on
something.
that character?
No, her daddy.
Yeah,
Right.
maybe like a Dracula or something. I've seen some pretty cool customs of the Phantom before, so that might be a cool figure.
Yeah, I mean, these are, they're cool.
Yeah.
I mean, definitely, if you're a fan of these old school characters, then why not?
Yeah. I mean,
Brad.
okay.
Tell me what shelf this is gonna go on, Brad.
I'll buy this over the plants.
Okay, yeah.
We'll just put everything in tiers. This is above plants right now.
Okay. All right. What else we got?
Here's some Disney stuff here. So the
Hey, finally.
Nice.
I only recently saw Wolverine, and that thing is huge. He's like this. I didn't realize they're so big. I thought they were like Super 7 size.
But they're
So,
okay.
Are you?
They're
Did
12
any of
inch,
you?
aren't they?
Yeah. Did any of you pre-order?
No.
I saw
Not
this.
into it?
I was like, I got it on my Instagram, and I saw this. I'm like, damn, this looks good. And I realized I'm like, this is 12-inch figure.
Yeah, it's humongous.
Mhm.
I only have limited amount of space, and most of it's going to be for my Hot Toy Spider-Man. This looks so good, though.
I'm very curious about the articulation. I know that's like a nitpicky thing, but
I don't like the diaper thing going on there, man.
I mean, it's accurate.
I mean, that is some chunky diapers right there, man.
Those are mom jeans waist.
Yeah, they're riding pretty high there, bro.
No, no bicep swivel on the shoulder. Eh?
Yeah, it's not.
Interesting. He's got it down lower, like on the just below that, above the elbow.
Yeah, he does come with morph's head too. It's very weird.
But
it's maybe you'll get a morph at some point.
That looks good. The white hair without the helmet looks good.
Yeah,
that's pretty dope.
Elvin only has room for the He-Man.
Yeah, no, I have the Mondo, He-Man, Skeletor, She-Ra, and Hordak. They're all on the way, but that's it. I'm not going to anything else from the He-Man line. I got my two pairs. I'm good there. The rest of my 12-inch line is Hot Toys Spider-Man figures from the game. I've been collecting every single one of those, so that's all I got space for right now. Maybe they'll change down the road, but for now, I don't want to get into that 12-inch line. It's just too big, too much space.
Yep.
That's understandable. It is hard, even when they look nice.
Yeah. This looks pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I did see... I'm not getting it, but I appreciate they did this, and I love the look of it.
Yo, this is dope, yeah.
Yeah.
Look at those tiny wrists. Woohoo!
Oh, man, that's just asking to be snapped.
Yeah.
I do like the little, Nerf
though.
balls.
He
I like the
looks the
Nerf
part.
balls. Yeah, he does. That guy, this is fantastic to me.
Yeah.
6-inch?
It's yeah. Amazing Yamaguchi.
Yeah. I don't do it amazing anymore.
Well, you can't mess up posing this guy. Watch, they have joints under his clothes.
Yeah, right. Underneath
Don't
there's
make
like a
sense.
million joints.
You just try and stand him up and he falls over.
Yeah.
Like how?
But it's nice when you're making a toy of a toy because you don't have to hide the joints and everything.
That's true, right?
And honestly, looking at this, I think I prefer this one more than the Lightyear version. Now that I've seen the movie,
Oh, okay. Are you
just
gonna
like
get
I don't
this
know. No, I'm not. But there's something about that just cartoony like arm cannon that I really love.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have Buzz and Woody from this line?
No, I don't have any of the.
Okay,
the
I
toy
have
for
Buzz
this.
and Woody. I picked up the 1.5 version.
Did you open them? Like, how do you feel about them? Or
They're
no,
tiny.
not yet.
They're small.
Yeah.
They're small. But they're fine. They're
Yeah,
all
they
right.
look the part.
I'm not gonna go any deeper than that in that line.
No. Yeah.
Mm.
Sometimes all you need is the characters that resonate with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got a
Yeah.
friend in me.
You got the
So
two
we're-
buddies.
Needed to hear that.
I
Oh,
heard
no,
it.
He ignored it. He ignored it.
I hear everything. I just choose to respond to something.
Come on. You
He
got a
just
friend
let
in me.
he just let that hang. It's just a silence.
I
He's
was
just gonna let me die in my own dad jokes.
just waiting for me to reciprocate the love. No, Brad's here now. You can egg you on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. What else we got?
So this is jumping ahead, but this this Broly here, I'm
Good
gonna get him.
sweet lord. Oh my god. I saw this just before we jumped on. This
Do
is
you
enough.
have? So we have the other ones. Or
I have
only
I have every single Dragon Ball S6 figure.
Yeah. So
I
now
have
you
every
need
single
him.
one of.
I don't have the two previous forms of Broly. I only have his legendary Super Saiyan mode. So I will getting this.
Yeah.
I will be getting this.
I'll order two. Well, if you find out how to get it, let me
Yeah.
know, and we'll order it because it's a Comic-Con release, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's pickup. They're gonna they always say Comic-Con
I think
exclusive.
P Bandai always has it on. So
Yeah. Bye, Chris. I'll miss you.
See you, Chris.
yeah, I need to get this. Oh my god, it looks so good.
You need to finish the movie. That's what you need to do.
I did finish the movie.
Oh, you did? I thought there's one that you had like 30 minutes left. Michael.
No,
was
I
saying.
finished it. I finished.
Okay.
It. Yeah. And then we watched the movie in the theaters.
Yeah.
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 And Brad's like, I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Yeah.
This is nonsense. This is nonsense to Brad.
Yeah.
Brad, you don't do Dragon Ball at all?
No. I'm just wondering which level of Goku this is.
Oh man, it's back to school Goku.
Right. Grass skirt Goku. Yeah. I mean, it looks cool. I love these.
Yeah.
I love the shelves too. When the guys got them all done up in the poses and they're fighting
Yeah.
and they got the lights and stuff. These figures look amazing.
So this is not Goku. This is Broly, a total different character.
Right. I know. Right. He's a Saiyan though. They all
Yeah.
look the same, right?
Oh, come
That's
on.
racist. That is super
That-
racist.
You're canceled.
I go super racist.
I can just see
Hair
Omar.
goes
I can
wrong.
just see Omar throwing his beer across the room right now.
Him and
F this guy. Oh,
He's
man.
got
How dare
two,
he.
two allies. I'm outnumbered at least.
All right, okay. So we're both gonna get this. We'll notify each other when it's available,
Yeah.
so we can jump on it and get this guy.
hopefully,
Yeah,
hopefully it's not a Gambit situation again. Elvin, quick, Elvin.
yeah. Sold out. No, sold out over there.
Or I go to bed for an hour and then I wake up and it's sold out in between the moment I took a nap. Okay, so we're gonna use this next one to segue in.
We'll
I don't know.
segue.
I'm picking this one up.
Are you
Yeah,
Avengers Campus?
it's right in that sweet spot. It's not an MCU figure. It's not the gaming figure. It's a campus figure.
I
Whatever
like
that
the
means.
backpack and the hoodie.
Yeah, I know. It's the accessories that got me on this.
Yeah, those could go on any figure.
Yeah, this is a 12-inch though. Hot Toys.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Brad throws up.
I was like, what? Wait.
He gets nauseous.
No,
I can't use those accessories on any of my customs.
no, I don't know what to do. Forget it. Then.
But this is gonna look cool next to my Miles. So
Yeah.
It looks good.
yeah,
yeah.
I'm gonna pick this guy up. What else?
That was it because we're already at like 45 minutes, so I anticipated
Yeah.
that.
Okay, cool.
So do you want to start? Well, since it's this is a D3 exclusive event,
Yeah.
boy, we can
Good
segue
segue.
into that topic.
All right.
And I don't know if anything caught your eye specifically. There's a lot of trailers, a lot of announcements. The first one that caught my eye was Secret Invasion.
My man is back.
Had a serious tone, but we know how serious tone trailers in the Disney
yeah.
universe look. But it's with Nick Fury, so I don't see this being comedic at all.
No.
Is he get back at the cat? Is that like with this movie?
Yeah. He punches the cat.
Yeah, at the end he just gets the cat.
Meow now, mother. Does he get a swear in there? No, right?
Probably
No,
not,
not on
Oh,
Disney Plus.
oh, jeez, Disney ruining everything.
He might say the S word. That's about it.
Yeah.
Once he's allowed to say it twice in his Disney films.
How many snakes are on this plane? No.
So
Yeah,
I think,
I'm in. I'm in for this.
yeah, I'm in. It looked good.
What I was saying to the other guys is now that this is coming out, there's going to be a bunch of Sherlocks looking at every future movie and past movie, trying to figure out like who's a Skull, a sleeper agent, and all the theories are going to run wild. And I'm okay with theories, but they get like hostile I'm like, you idiot! He's obviously a Skrull. Are you stupid? It's confirmed that he's so and so is a Skrull, and they just run wild with the theory. So I have to step away from the internet, because Elvin sees me all the time arguing.
I was just gonna say that.
Yeah, it's good to remind ourselves that Disney doesn't think about things like continuity.
Yeah, or you have to remind yourself like that's a good idea, but would it show up in the movie?
Would they have thought of it?
Same way, me and Brad get into like debates and topics. I'm like, well, I figured he was doing this. Like, you figured that, but do you think Disney figured that? Like,
okay, you're like, oh, this, no, yeah, but they did this in a comic in like 20 years ago. I'm like, yeah,
not even. Sometimes I'm like, I figured he did that because Bruce Banner is in control, so his rage isn't like dominating the surface, making him stronger. It's like, that's good, but you think they thought of that? I'm like, nope. Okay, I guess not.
No.
When is this airing?
Oh, I have no idea actually.
Is it this coming winter? Or is it probably
no, it's going to be 2023.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 2023.
Spring,
early
spring.
23. They don't even, they didn't have a month. That's why I didn't remember it.
Cool.
I want to see it. I like the whole what was the second Captain America? Winter Soldier. I like when the MCU goes into that kind of spy genre.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we'll talk about this. Do an episode breakdown on this.
I'm wondering how many people will be disappointed because they're expecting like Skrulls taking on the appearance of superheroes, and I don't think we're going to see that much.
I was disappointed. I had to shift during the trailer. There was a shift during the trailer.
Like,
halfway through the trailer, I'm like, no, and then I'm like, okay, it's its own thing. I'll take it. Yeah,
you're not going to see Skrull, Captain America, and all that.
That'd be way too expensive.
Yeah. Would have been great though.
What else we got here?
So,
hey, Suicide. Oh no, it's not Suicide Squad. Never mind.
Basically the same thing.
It's a wannabe Suicide Squad.
Well, originally the Thunderbolts was Zemo and his like villains posing as superheroes to gain like they're just working from the inside, and then it turned into a Suicide Squad situation, and then that's what they're mostly known for now. So this is probably what this is. Like you got a bunch of.
This is not the Thunderbolts from the comics.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. Like these.
Where's Leader?
I don't like any of these characters. I like Winter Soldier. That's it.
Yeah, I like Winter Soldier. I'm excited to see him. I didn't mind. Is she going to be called White Widow or is she still Black Widow?
I don't know.
I found her obnoxious.
I liked her. I didn't mind her. I like her acting. I like her as a character.
Is that Ghost on the far left?
Yeah, I thought she was useless.
Yeah, totally useless character. I don't even know why she's
totally useless.
She's just an addict, I guess. That's I don't mean to be offensive.
Nice.
But that's what she was. Like she craved.
Oh, she's a villain. She's an addict.
She craved quantum energy. So I think she was cured by what's her name?
This quantum brokers on the streets.
Yeah. She's a 1980s addict back when they were still villains.
Yeah.
And not a medical problem. Oh God. No thanks.
Didn't care much for that Taskmaster.
Nope.
Is this gonna crash and burn?
I don't think so.
No?
I think Red Guardian and
David Harbour's gonna save them.
I think him and Bucky will
the upside down world.
I think those two will be the salvation of this show.
Oh man,
Harper.
How far has Winter Soldier fallen, huh?
Yeah, that's the
he's hanging with these losers.
He's just like it's the whole series is him trying to figure out what happened to his life.
Well, I feel there's going to be a lot of like him sighing and face palming. Like I figured that's going to be him trying to wrangle those guys. I don't know. I'm just figuring that because last we saw he was working with Captain America, taking down like a terrorist, and now he's
going to work with U.S. agent. Can you imagine that guy coming out with a shield? And then this guy just looks at him like, "Oh my god, really?"
No, it's all good. Remember that time you broke your arm? I broke your arm that one time. We cool? Yeah, we're cool. Like, yeah, that's just like that's how it is.
I found that go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
No.
That U.S. agent, I found him so unlikable the way they wrote him.
I thought that was
But that was the point, though, is it not?
But then they give him a show, like make him unlikable, and then be like,
I don't even like him.
What
I
else
don't even like him
in
I don't even like him in the comic though. Like he was just. I don't think of him in the comic until I see him. Like, oh, you're kind of an ass. Like I don't care about you. The last time I saw him, He was also a Thunderbolt, and it was during, I think, Devil's Reign, where Kingpin like made superheroes outlaws, and he was part of the team to capture them all. I'm just like, I hope someone punches you in the face soon, because that's all.
Right.
Every time I see him, I want to get face punched. So he has that punchable face.
Is Taskmaster going to be a female with the male body?
Yeah.
Yep, probably. It's all that body on him.
Sign me up.
Yeah,
I'm in.
yeah.
I'm in.
My problem isn't that it's a her, it's that I miss the wisecracking, mouthy, like he's a scumbag. I like that about Taskmaster. He's just a scumbag. He just takes on any job for money.
And he's an established character as a male, so it's like, why do that again? But whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. They took everything I liked about him. Like they could have made a scumbag woman. Like cool,
right.
Okay, sweet.
And
like
what is?
But you made her like.
What is Elaine going to do in this show?
She's their handler.
Called Jerry and George. Like
that doesn't even look like her in the promo picture there. I was like, is that supposed to be her?
Yeah, no, yeah, that's true, right? She's still the VP. Nobody knows this reference.
I know that show. Don't worry about it. I know it because Jess watches it.
Yeah, exactly.
She's gonna call David Harbour. What's his name? Not George. What's his name? The other guy.
Jason Alexander.
Yeah, I'm gonna call him that. Like, I don't know. Like, this is gonna be such a.
Did you not care for her like showing up? She didn't bother me. I like her as an actor actually.
No, I don't mind her being one of these.
She's that guys. Amanda Waller type character.
Yeah, but not in this group though.
Why? Look at them. You got Ghost, who's just, I don't care about her. Him, he's a buffoon. Look at him.
Yeah, he's a buffoon.
Her, she has a chip on her shoulder, and she doesn't know how to do detective work, even though she's supposed to be an elite spy. She couldn't tell the difference between Black Widow saving the world and sacrificing
herself. You really aren't giving a good case here.
No, but she fits in with these guys because they're all idiots except for Bucky. Bucky's like literally the only person I want to see, and it's just because I want to see him punch things again.
Yeah. So okay. Normally D is a good cop. So I don't know what happened. The show's so off the rails.
I'm normally Dr. Neutral here. But
yeah. Scale just tipped like way off for this one. All three of us are like, no.
I don't know. I need to see trailer first.
Yeah. Fair enough.
But like you said, Suicide Squad.
Yeah. I would have loved to see Leader in here and maybe Red Hulk. That would be pretty dope. And maybe we'll see Red Hulk.
I don't think we're ever going to get a Red Hulk.
You don't think so?
I don't think so now.
Red Hulk, I'd be down for.
I think it's strictly just going to be Abomination and just the Green Hulk.
Where is he in the poster?
Yeah, that's what I was confused about too. But we'll have to wait and see.
Elaine makes the poster, but he doesn't?
Abomination.
Oh, is he on there too?
No, he's not on there at all. I don't even know. He's supposed to be in the show, right? Or is that just a rumor?
I don't know.
People speculated each team needs like some form of a Hulk and a muscle guy. But
because Ghost is actually a male character in the comic too.
Yeah. Ghost is a corporate espionage type, like a terrorist basically. He goes to like companies and tries to sabotage them for whatever reason. He's just weird.
But he's actually super creepy looking. He's got like almost a skeletal type
lanky arms and all that.
Yeah. So okay, whatever. So
again, they changed the character completely. Like Taskmaster.
Yeah.
Like her, she literally was addicted to quantum energy, so she went around feeding off whatever and killing. And in Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Yeah.
That was the worst part of the movie. Her character had no reason to be in that movie. Like you could have removed her out of that movie, and it would not have made a difference at all. I just found her really weird.
And isn't Zemo supposed to be in it too?
Who knows?
I hope he dance. He'll dance. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What else we got here?
Yes, finally.
Ando.
I liked it. I liked the trailer. I'm assuming everyone has seen the last two seasons now.
I saw first season. I was out on second season.
Man, Brad, now I can't even talk about this.
No. Spoil it.
Wait.
Okay, how do you see the first season and not go back to the second?
Well, it's a totally different show. It's a totally different show.
Did you watch Boba Fett?
No, I didn't watch Boba Fett. Oh, okay. So maybe I did.
Because there's some additional stuff Boba Fett transforms into Mandalorian season 2.5.
Oh,
or
okay.
whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like it shifts from his character to Mando, and the
then
story
back to Boba. Yeah.
yeah, and then back to Boba. But there's some
Okay, that's weird. Yeah. So I got into the first 1 or 2 episodes with Boba Fett, and I was like, no, I'm done. I'm good.
skip
I
ahead
am
a bit
all in for this show. I am all in.
because you see what happens to Grogu, and that's why I don't want to spoil it for you.
I'm done with Baby Yoda. I saw this trailer for
The Book
number
of Mando
3.
was better than the Book of Boba Fett. Yes, the 2 episodes of Book of Mando was way better than the entire series of Book of Boba Fett.
Okay, maybe I'll just fast forward then and watch those.
Yeah, just do that.
Okay, I'll do that.
It was a major character development thing going on for him. Ironically, outside of his own show, which shouldn't happen. But
I think they needed him in the show to make it relevant because people are walking out of that real fast.
They're gonna need the little what do you call it? The little captions at the bottom from Stan Lee, like to find out what happened.
Yeah,
check out the other show.
And I used to hate that as a kid because I'd have to convince my mom to be, hey, so I know you just bought me this, but I also need this other comic.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Yeah.
Yeah, this is speaking
of you're gonna say something?
Yeah, this is gonna be a must see for me, and we're gonna definitely talk about the show. Somebody asked me on the other day about Popcorn Chicken. Yeah, Popcorn Chicken is alive and well. We'll be doing all things Star Wars pretty much on Popcorn Chicken, and we're gonna get that going very soon, which is the next show that you're just about to go on to. The next show? Yeah, there we go.
There's a little bit of low lag, sorry.
Yeah. Andor, yeah. So we're gonna be the first 3 episodes drop on day 1, which is an Amazon thing. Amazon does that all the time.
They want to rope you in.
Yeah.
Or maybe they know episode 1 is slow, so they're like, no, we can't leave them hanging like this. Otherwise they'll walk away.
Yeah. This I'm excited about. This is the one I'm really excited about.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing a deep dive into this on Wednesdays. Wednesday or Thursdays, we're gonna drop the pre-recorded review on every episode. So look out for that on Popcorn Chicken segment. Yeah, I'm excited for this.
Yeah, like 78. It seems kind of desperate. That's why I'm thinking episodes 1 and maybe 2 are slow burners.
Maybe they got feedback from a focus group or something.
I wouldn't worry yet because we've been proven wrong before, I guess.
Maybe they have to do that because they want to get other shows that might be crossing paths with them. Right? Maybe they want this to end before the other shows show up.
Maybe, I don't know.
Because it's gonna get to around Christmas time when the show ends, right? How many episodes is supposed to be running? 10 or 12, something like that. So maybe that's why they're doing 3 at once, because by the time it ends, it's gonna be around Christmas time. So they probably want to end before the holidays.
Okay, that makes sense. Move the timeline up.
12 episodes.
Yeah, so there you go. You're gonna get really close to Christmas time.
November 23rd is the last episode.
Yeah, so they want to get this done before the holiday season.
Yeah, I'm so excited for this. Rogue One, I think, may be my favorite Star Wars movie of all time.
Everybody says that. A lot of people said that.
It's actually going back and watching the original trilogy is actually, I mean, it's so classic, but I still prefer Rogue One.
Mine's Return of the Jedi.
Yeah,
it's hard for me to dethrone that one. But yeah, Rogue One is what we're gonna actually watch. Rogue One, talk about Rogue One, and then get into this. That's what our plans are. So
by the way, once you see, like, I see now the name like and/or, like and/or, I can't unsee that now.
That's how you just go around asking people, "Hey, are you gonna watch and/or?"
And/or.
Yeah. I know. I'm excited. I want to see this.
What's it here? The fact that the same people are doing Rogue One.
That's what they do.
I know.
That's what they do. They're like, "Oh, you like this, didn't you? Well, trust us because we got the same team for one more time," and then they hype you up like that. That's what they're doing.
Yeah. Somehow, but the thing is that it's all happening in the Disney magic warehouse factory, whatever. But somehow there's some things they get right. Like they got one thing I'll say is that Disney writes Darth Vader really, really well. I don't know why. He shows up in any crap show. Doesn't matter who's writing. They seem to understand who Darth Vader is. And the Rogue One universe with this idea of this kind of ambiguous morality rebellion is starting up, that are they terrorists? Are they freedom fighters? they seem to get that storyline. So I got high hopes for this. I'm hoping they can pull this off.
All right, what else we got? Oh,
Did you,
yeah.
Did you give up on the show or you watched it?
I watched it.
You still watching it?
I forced myself to watch it.
What about you, Brad? Do you care about the show?
No, my son watched it for some project at school. He was going to do a report.
Whoa!
with his
What kind of
friends.
school is
Whoa,
that?
wow, hold on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
what?
know, right? Star Wars school. And he hated it, and he was talking so much shit about it. I was like, no, it's okay. I'll skip
Oh,
it.
he's not into this. This
He hates the kid. He hates the kid.
Okay.
He hates those kid characters that know everything, the know-it-all kid.
Yeah.
Amiga.
Yeah, okay.
Amiga.
Brad's like, yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah. Let's just go with that name. Omega.
I need to finish season 1. I liked the premise a lot.
Yeah,
I think
it's
I
all
like it
right.
too.
It's not terrible, but it's all right.
For me, my problem with Star Wars is I can only handle so much prequel stuff. Where I'm like, I know you don't make it, so I don't care about you. Like, I don't know. Like, that's just a me problem,
thing.
though.
That's the thing, yeah. Like with Jedis, right? They introduce any Jedi pre-New Hope. You're like, okay, I know you're dead. So,
Like, maybe some of you went into hiding, and
Yeah.
those guys are kind of cool because they don't claim to be Jedis. They're like, I'm not a Jedi, but then they do the like most badass lightsaber tricks. Right.
Right.
But yeah, it's hard for me to get into it for that. I'm like, I'm tired of watching you guys lose. Like, you keep winning the battle but losing the wars.
Mhm.
So I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good take on that. Yeah.
Yeah.
What else we got here? I like her a lot.
I want to see the live action. I'm really excited about the live action.
I went.
Well, did you not watch Mandalorian season 2?
No, he didn't. Did he? Yeah.
Go
Did
watch
you-
Mandalorian
did you-
season 2. Then you can see her already.
All right. I didn't even
At least,
know.
okay. YouTube that scene and then Mando's scenes, and then you're fine.
Yeah.
I just saw previews of moped chase scenes, and I was like, okay, I'm out.
The Power Rangers or whatever you were laughing at.
Yeah.
No, that's Boba Fett.
Yeah, that turned
That's
him
not
off the entirety of it,
yeah.
though.
I didn't know they were hiding shows inside shows. That's tricky.
That's the way
Yeah.
it
See,
is.
but it's funny you say
It
that
is the way.
because that's how you lose viewers as well. Like, you're like, oh, if I knew this was in it,
Right.
I would have watched it from the start. But you guys did old switcheroo.
Yeah.
So the Tales of the Jedi, are these shorts from right here? They're short videos or clips. They're not live, like full-on stories, right?
They're 15 minutes.
Yeah, so they're shorts. Okay.
Is it one animation style, or are they doing that thing where they're bringing in animators from
Oh
all?
no. I think it's one.
Okay.
It's not the I know what you're talking about. The
The robot one, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. I like
no,
that.
it's not like that.
I like when they do that.
And this is out October. So since they're 15 minutes, I'll check them out.
I think they're more like fillers, right? In between storylines.
Yeah.
Okay.
To kind of give you a little bit of an extension of what's going on.
Right.
Whatever, yeah. 15 minutes, Nice copy. Darth
What?
Vader.
In what?
Yeah, what?
78 points
Yeah,
in
yeah.
what?
Yeah, be more
When and
specific
where?
there.
He's just in general. I hate him.
Always.
I think he's talking about in the new stuff.
Really? Oh, he's so badass in the new stuff. He's insane.
I don't
love
think
when
so. I
He
think
breaks that villager's neck and stuff. Like, just yeah.
I think
Not
it was really,
not when he loses the guy. at the
Obi-Wan
fire.
Kenobi, he was not that great.
Yeah, that's true.
I forgot that show existed.
The Obi-Wan Kenobi.
But
Yeah.
in Rogue One, that scene at the end, that's
That's
iconic.
badass.
That's
It's
iconic.
insane. Yeah.
I
That's
literally
equal to
just
the
stopped
spaceship in
when
Obi-Wan,
I
and
saw
then
that. I
he
was
gets
like, "This is crazy."
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, 78 points. You should hear my Obi-Wan takes, man. I murdered that show.
No, that's true. He can't chase him around fire. He's like, oh,
Yeah.
fire. Oh, no.
That's his weakness. It's just
Yeah.
flashbacks.
Right.
No,
He's
no,
like the-
fire.
He's like the
being
hound.
Yeah, or anytime someone gets the high
PTSD.
ground.
He has
just goes into-
PTSD.
Yeah. Oh, crap,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
high ground.
Oh, no,
That would
fire.
have been, you know what? That would have made that scene make sense if he had they showed him flashbacks to the lava and he's like, oh, fire.
PTSD.
Yeah.
So
Holy
I,
smokes.
I remember watching this in high school.
This guy scares me.
Yeah.
Like,
They got the same actor and everything, though. So
He's
it's like,
making
okay.
this. He's making the same face I made when I watched the trailer. That's crazy.
I didn't watch the trailer, so what did you think?
I never liked
whatever.
this show at all.
All I
Never,
remember was him holding the baby.
Yeah,
And that's the only recollection of
Mad
the original
Mortigan.
movie.
Mad Mortigan. I watched it again the other day. It's terrible, but it's
Sorry,
a classic.
This guy's still alive.
Yeah, Disney thought about.
They cryogenic chambered him.
They froze him.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
The man protects the child, an infant, and you guys are hating on him.
Mad Mortigan is not back. With Val Kilmer.
Yeah.
They couldn't freeze him. They couldn't thaw him out.
His last movie was Top Gun, and that's all. How he wanted to go out on a good note. He wanted to go up high. So
Yeah. Anyway,
there's not
Someone told me this.
Johnny.
Settle down there, Johnny. Settle down.
it's a robot thing.
Let's not, knock it off.
I think Johnny loves Dragon Ball too. I think he's getting it, Broly. I don't even ask him, but
Mm.
just his name popped up, so I figured like another lover.
Can we get back to Willow here? I mean,
No, because I don't know what to say.
Now that he's back,
it's
I don't
it's
know
a
what to say
classic.
about it.
I guess it's amazing.
it's got the music. It's got the music.
I don't know. I don't know what music you're talking about because I don't know this thing at all.
Go back and watch.
I heard of Willow, of course, right? And I saw
Yeah.
it. I'm like, what is this garbage in the 80s? I'll check it out. I'll check out the teaser, and hey, you never know. It might be good. I don't know, right? So
Now that
I'll
he's
check it out.
back, we could get an R2D2 show
would you
And-
stop?
and a Wicket.
Yeah, there was a trailer, Ryan.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah,
There's 2 minutes.
Well,
long.
it's not. This is not a trailer. It's a teaser.
Well, I'm
the
calling.
still is for it. Yeah.
It tells you what's happening.
Oh,
What's
okay.
the difference between a trailer and a teaser now?
I think the trailer's more fleshed out, right? It shows you more of the story. Teaser just shows you like shots, boom, 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 and you don't know
This
what
one
the
like
hell's going
tells you
on.
the story though.
Okay,
So
They
then
just-
why
they
did they
just-
call it a trailer? Why did they call it
They
a
just
teaser?
slap that on just random things now. I've noticed. It's just like,
Yeah,
now here's the teaser. It's like a 4-minute long thing. Like, geez. Comes out November.
okay.
I think we should watch the original. And
Well,
then-
you want to torture me now, huh?
And then
I watched
take-
it. I watched it like a month ago. I watched it. As soon
I
as
don't
they
know
Why?
dropped this.
Why would you do such vile things like
Because they
this?
dropped the trailer, and I remember this, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go back and watch the movie. I did like last
And
month.
did it age well?
Okay, there's your answer.
Because I saw it, I'm like, I saw it from a trailer, like I just saw little snippets of it on YouTube. I'm like, nope, not doing that.
You need
You
to
know
watch
what?
all the classics like this, and then after this, watch Powder. Do you remember
And
Powder, Brad?
should I watch
Oh,
Dune
Powder,
as well?
Yeah,
Dune the classic too.
Watch the classic Dune.
yeah.
Gross.
You know what? It's one of those movies from my childhood that I enjoy watching, but I know if I show it to somebody who's never seen it, they'll be like, "What the fuck are we watching?"
Show your kids, see what happens.
Yeah. No,
you
they
mean
won't
you
watch
mean
it.
what the bleep is happening, Brad?
Yeah, you
So
forgot what
right,
it was.
right.
It's
What
a
the heck?
PG-13
Yeah,
show.
PG-13 here, Brad.
What
The bleep.
is that? Just for the Disney section?
I apologize, folks.
Yeah, sorry,
Uh,
sorry.
Directed by Ron Howard. Okay, great. What does that mean to me? Like, it
He's good
could
at
be
what he
directed
does.
by Spielberg. I could still probably not care.
You'll love
but-
it.
Okay, well, whatever. I'll give it a try. I'm not gonna be.
I'm just
ignorant.
I'm just kidding. I have no intention of watching this.
What? Don't you? You're watching it now, and we're
Tell
gonna talk about
Elvin-
it. No, it's
Tell
done.
Elvin that after he watches it. Let
Yeah.
Elvin watch it first, and then
Dick
tell
D,
him
what
if
did you
he
think?
wants it.
Rick, you actually
No,
you actually
You
went
just
to
let me
that?
talk about it. It's like, yeah, that part was great too. Yeah.
No, he knows Ron Howard. He just doesn't care about this movie.
No, I know Ron Howard. Yes, of course.
Yeah.
His prime is Happy Days. The Happy Days.
Oh,
I liked
era.
his. I like his movies with Tom Hanks about what's that? Tom Hanks and him did a movie, 2 of them, about the Christianity.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't know.
yeah,
You know
I
what I'm
think
talking about,
there's 3.
right?
yeah. The Dan Brown ones, right?
Dan Brown books. Yeah.
The books, yeah.
Was there 3 really?
I think there's 3.
Oh, okay. I dropped out of 2. 2 was terrible. One was good. 2 was just like, what is this going on? Like, you ran out of ideas, bro. All right, what else we got here? Speaking of running out of ideas. Yeah,
Okay.
see, I was right. Speaking of running out of ideas,
I mean, your
this
wife's
is my
excited.
wife's favorite movie.
Yeah, same in our house. They're more excited. It's a
I
family one.
cannot understand
Hey,
that.
so is Jess.
There you go.
Everyone loves this movie.
This
Yeah.
is
Actually, I like the first one, and then I realized
too.
these kids are stupid. All of you are stupid. And why is the cat so mean to the
this is so
to the boy? I don't know.
Thing
It's
is-
fine. It's fine. It's a Halloween movie.
It's a Halloween movie. When you're looking for like a holiday movie to watch, my standards drop like whoosh. All of a sudden, I'm watching Garfield Trick or Treating. Like I'm
My standard-
Casper the Friendly Ghost.
yeah,
this has
yeah.
This standard has to drop way below here. This is terrible. Like even the first one was garbage.
It's fine. The fact they got the cast back too, they went all out
Yeah.
for this.
Yep.
My thing
It
is
is.
though, like,
How
they
much
just got that.
surgery was done to these two to get back into that shape?
What shape?
three
They're
of
all
them.
out of shape.
Their face.
Oh,
Their
they're all
face.
they're all,
Their
they,
face.
they've been injected left and right for years now.
That is a lot of surgery done there.
No, and half
I
of it's
mean,
like prosthetic.
this is an A&E
Yeah.
TV show. That
The only one would be Sarah, I think. The other two just
Oh,
threw on some
you
makeup.
know Sarah got some lifts.
Yeah. No, she's probably the only one. The other two or whatever. That's all like prosthetic.
I'm surprised the other two are still alive.
Well,
Aren't
there's
they like 100 years old now? These two.
yeah, but if you light the candle, then they come back.
They need to like get rid of that cat. Leave it in a freezer or something. Don't put it in a like store window. Or said he would
Right.
be like,
Oh, keep it in the museum. Yeah,
And
no,
who
don't
are
put it in the
these?
bottom of the ocean.
Who are these diverse kids in the show?
yeah, it's a new cast.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Disney's
Alright.
all about diversity, though. You know that.
Yeah,
It's been
yeah,
like
I
that for years.
know. No,
Yeah.
I know. Oh my god, here we go.
Okay.
Another nonsense that we have to watch. Okay.
We.
You're gonna watch this with me. You're watching this. You got
who's
to
the
pick. You got
cast?
to pick Willow. I'm picking this.
Who's the cast?
My uncle worked on this set.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool.
I
So
yeah,
you
it's
didn't
just like he just like shuttled the Lost Boys around.
Okay, so Peter Pan and Wendy. I'm looking at the cast. Okay.
It's
Okay.
not out till,
Why?
like, next
Why
year
say
anyway.
Peter Pan and Wendy? Why? Why not just say Peter Pan? Is that title taken now?
Jude Law is Captain Hook. Okay. What?
Okay.
No,
They,
two
they,
people.
they keep making this story repeatedly. Like there was another Peter Pan, and then one after that. I mean, after Hook, it was done.
Hook
Yeah.
was good. I like Hook.
I like Rufio a lot. Rufio.
If they
Rufio.
do this right and it has a good budget, it could be good.
Yeah. I have to remind myself the Peter Pan I saw years ago when I was like 5 years old. Kids probably don't care or don't know about it, so they just made this for them.
You mean Robin Williams? Hook?
No, Peter Pan, like the animated Disney one.
Oh yeah, the animation. Okay,
Oh man.
Hook, I
believe
think you
that's
could
true.
show anyone today and they would still appreciate it. Well, I don't know. Kids are weird now. I don't understand them that well. I just kind of like stare at them. and
Are they
question.
married now? Is it Peter Pan and Wendy? Are they married or something? Is that what they're trying to say here with this title?
No, Peter Pan's a child still.
But what does Wendy have to be on the title? That's why I want to know what's the importance there. Because didn't he come to the family, and she has brothers as well that they all go back to Neverland?
Yeah, so everyone was stupid except her. Like they're all just wild. It was like Lord of the Flies, and she had to like. They basically kidnap her. It's like you're our mother now, so she's. I don't know. Like I don't know why they named it this. Like I don't know the reason behind it, but she is important.
I know what you're getting at. I know what you're getting at.
No.
I know what-
I'm not insinuating anything. I'm saying that from the animation, I just thought that Peter Pan was the name. Right?
Yeah.
He's the main character, and everybody else is the secondary character. So I'm wondering why, if she's important, okay, then I get it. Why they probably named.
I
her,
don't
but-
even know what the story is. Like, is this just a retelling of the same Peter Pan story where Wendy and her brothers go to Neverland because Peter takes them? Or is this like some spin-off thing with some, like, I don't know what it's about even.
It could be good, right?
Yeah.
If they make the island really nice, I think it could have a chance.
Although the play was called Peter and Wendy. So
Yeah, that's what I'm looking up now. Looks like the original book was called Peter Pan and Wendy.
Okay, cool.
so that
Fair
makes
enough.
sense. There you
Yeah.
go.
This is a movie or a TV show?
That's
Peter
a
and
movie.
Wendy.
Sorry, D, what were you saying?
Oh, it's a
Sorry,
movie.
yeah.
Movie. Okay. I hope it does well.
I
Are
mean,
you guys gonna watch this?
yeah, I'll watch it. The only one I am not going to watch is the new Pinocchio movie.
Oh yeah, that looks messed up.
Yeah.
I heard some terrible reviews on that. Like people said it was really bad. Some people gave it 5 out of 10.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, it's Tom Hanks. You think anything Tom Hanks touches is gold?
But then I saw it, and he's Geppetto, and I'm thinking back to the cartoon. I'm like, Geppetto was in it for like 30 seconds, so they're gonna blow his part up,
Yeah.
and they're not gonna put the drinking and the smoking in. So I'm done.
Well, the book was super dark. Like he kills Jimmy Cricket immediately because like I'm tired of you, and he throws a hammer at him and kills him. Like he wasn't.
I would've
When they
loved
say
that.
when they
Oh,
say
yeah.
he's like a bad boy, he was awful. So
I kind of want that movie.
I would have loved that. Yeah. I
Yeah.
want to see a badass Pinocchio.
and I think he dies.
leather jacket,
I don't
leather
remember.
jacket, right?
I don't
Yeah.
think it was a happy ending at all.
No, that's like that one that they did with the messed up horror origin of Superman, right? What was that one called? Where the kid comes from
Oh,
space and
Batman
he's killing
vs
everybody?
Superman.
No, Brightburn.
Brightburn, yeah. They need like a Brightburn.
All those
Pinocchio.
Snyder's movies.
Like I think his legs get chopped off, and then I think he just burns to death or something. Is super weird.
Did
Nice.
they make a Winnie the Pooh a dark
Oh,
movie?
Winnie the Pooh,
yeah.
blood and honey.
Yeah, we need a Pinocchio one like that. He's got a leather jacket on. He's just smoking a dart to the side and is just hanging, right?
Right.
He gets on his bike. Bad to the
I-
Bone song comes on. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I got some censoring going on in my head. Let's move on.
All right, let's go on. Next.
What else we got here?
Oh, God.
Little Mermaid.
All right.
Whatever.
I feel bad for her, the actress.
People,
really do.
the elephant in the room, obviously, is they changed her, but like mermaids come from the Mediterranean Sea, and it borders a lot of diverse areas anyway. So the novel never specifically said she's a white woman
Yeah.
mermaid.
Yeah, I'm against the casting. Like you said, I feel bad for the actress, but it's a Dutch fairy tale, so it doesn't make sense to me, and I think it's just lazy. Hollywood needs to start figuring out like there's lore and mythology and fairy tales from different parts of the world. Just start making those movies. I don't know why we
Yeah.
have to keep telling the same European fairy tales over and over again.
Yeah, some new blood would be nice.
Well,
Yeah.
you know what it is. They caught a lightning in a bottle when they made some of the live action, like the Lion King, and it was really popular. So
Yeah.
they're like, "Hey, let's just do all of them because it's gonna make us a ton of money."
Yeah.
Right. So that's what they're doing. They're just going back in the vault, pulling everything out that was animated popular, and making them live action. This is
Yeah,
one,
they don't take
right?
chances anymore. Yeah, you're right. They
Yeah.
don't take chances.
This is
anymore.
a safe bet. It's gonna make money for them.
Cowbunga
Yeah.
dude, go watch the Pauly Shore Pinocchio. You'll thank me later.
I don't think so. Somehow.
But yeah,
I just feel bad for her because I'm sure she's a talented actress.
Yeah.
But
she's gonna get a lot of hate for it.
I'm sure her party, her agent, and her crew probably have prepped for this. I hope so, because if they didn't, they're not doing her justice because she could really be off the rails here if she starts reading some of the
I
message
think
already. People are already
Yeah.
dropping
I think you need to
toxic.
have that mindset going into that role. Like
Yeah.
this isn't a surprise.
Mhm.
It sucks. It sucks that you have to mentally prepare for that. That's the world we live in.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I like the look of her. I think
It's the
her-
dreadlocks. The dreadlocks get to me. Like, why couldn't she just have straight hair?
I don't mind her hair. No, I like the old costume with like the seashells. Like
Mm.
But
like
that's not going to happen anymore.
no,
Yeah.
not at all.
You're not getting any of
I
that.
just like the creativity of
Yeah.
like they use sea life as part of her wardrobe. She had like a
Yeah,
story
which
in her
makes
hair.
sense, right?
Yeah. Does
I
it
mean-
though in a world where they all talk?
No, not at all. But
Those are like her friends, and they died, and then she just wears them on her boobs.
And when I mean by I don't like her dreadlocks, I don't mean I don't like dreadlocks in general.
You heard it here first. You heard it here first. Elvin hates African American. I'm just kidding. No, obviously not. Anyone who's listening, Elvin is also a minority like me, so it's fine.
In case
I'm just saying if you want to give her a chance to succeed, try to do your best to keep it close as possible.
See, my flip side is don't acclimate, just do whatever you want to do, but you have to be prepared for the haters. You can't act surprised when you get a bunch of just hate mail, like, "Oh my god!" Like, well, no, you knew that was coming. So, like...
you know what though, you got to be prepared for the haters, but you also can't lump everybody into the hater group. You got to respect other people's opinions.
Yeah.
So if people are coming out and saying, "I don't like the look. I think she should have looked like she did in the cartoon," then you can say, "You know what? I understand where you're coming from. I respect that, but I disagree. And this is the way we want it to go." But everything is treated like, "Oh,
well if somebody said that." If somebody says that, somebody's gonna come around and go, "Well, you just don't like change. You're
right."
You know, it's hard. Like Brad said, you get lumped in. I've been called racist towards Black people,
and you are.
I can totally say
they don't know that because it's online. Because
it's
online. But like, you obviously don't like this because they're Black. I'm like, okay, well,
you want a profile picture of me?
But I'm like, if you want to know the reason, I will tell you. But something tells me you don't want to hear why I dislike the things I do.
Right.
If it's just easier for you to think I'm racist or think I'm sexist for this.
Right. Like, you can disagree. That's what's weird now, is now people think like there's a right answer and a wrong answer. It's like, actually, you can just have a difference of opinion. And Disney can go and do whatever they want. And if you don't like it, don't watch the movie. It doesn't mean you're like a bad person.
One of the previous episodes, I don't think you're on it, but so you know me, I like to articulate why I feel this way. And it looks like I'm just being nice, but it's like, no, I know someone is going to twist my words. So I have to give a detailed answer. And then remind everyone that it's okay that I don't like what you like. And it's okay that you like what you like. But it sounds like I'm just catering to the opposite side. But no, I'm just covering my bases. But this didn't wow me in any way. Much like the other Disney live action movies, though.
That's a whole other issue. I don't find them very creative or interesting.
What always really is interesting to me is both my sons are not even aware of this. They don't know what the Little Mermaid is. So it's going to be interesting to see and hear their opinions when they watch this for the first time. And I'm going to tell them, like, hey, there was an animation that this is from. And they're going to go back and probably look for the animation. And they're going to say, wait a minute, why is it different? Right? They always ask me this question, like whenever they see a show that's been changed, right? So why did they change it? I'm like, they wanted to. It's their property. They can do whatever they want with it, right?
But that's why I wish I had a child so I can show them this like past media.
But even kids, they're like, well, why did you need to change it? You could just made this the way it was, and it would have been fine, right?
Yeah. The only thing sorry, go ahead. Yeah.
And then going back to what you were saying, it's from a certain part of the world. Imagine the people in that era that part of the world that really love their character the way it looks. And then Disney goes and says, nah, we're going to change it. Isn't that a little bit of a disrespect to that culture?
Well, like someone pointed out, though, that the book never clarified what she is. And mermaids originated from the Mediterranean. So technically, the people of Denmark kind of took it and made it their own. And then now Disney's doing the same. Like, it's just that people are taking something that existed, making a story. Someone else takes it, made a story. And it just continuously goes on. So I love Splash, by the way.
Yeah, I love that too. She was a little annoying, but yeah.
Yeah. She breaks all those TVs.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll check this out when it gets drops in. What else we got?
This interested me, Elemental.
This is part 2, right?
No, this is of what? Oh, you're thinking of Inside Out.
Yeah, isn't
No, this is different. This is called Elemental.
Oh, okay.
And I made the title.
Is it a spin-off?
No, because there is an Inside Out too.
Okay.
I don't know what I like the style.
Less confusing.
I don't know what the premise is though. It's just another Pixar-y type movie where different elements.
Pixar's not trying hard these days at all, huh?
No.
No, but it's funny though. You've associated it because of the fire, but technically, Rage isn't a fire elemental. He's just associated with fire. And
No,
that's
I
what confusing-
associated
yeah.
with because of the drawing. It's exactly the same.
It's the style.
Yeah,
I
the
found
style's the same.
I found a lot of the little characters in Soul
The same
reminded me a
type,
lot of It's kind of like they're staying in a little wheelhouse.
And this is a TV show or a movie?
a movie,
Cool.
but we didn't really see anything of that. So I just threw it up there.
Yeah, I know it's cool. I mean,
But-
I'll probably check it out with my kids.
I did put
Yeah.
it beside this because they reminded me of each other too.
Yeah,
So I was like,
see how. Good thing.
And how is that going to work? Is she going to be the parent, or do we know anything about that?
no, actually,
No, nothing
I
on
was
it.
seeing if there's a trailer yet, but no, there isn't.
Interesting.
Maybe she has an alternate. Like she has a behavioral issue. It's another version of her.
Amy Poehler says it explores teenager brain in puberty. Well, that should be interesting.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Reminds it could be like Seeing Red again.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
I was
In
curious
more- in-
about.
Yeah, that's
Depends
Fun.
if it's here. I was okay with Seeing Red, so I'll check it out. It could be funny. It could lead for like awkward, funny moments.
be careful with the words you use.
I said awkward. There's nothing wrong with awkward.
No. All right. Yeah. Inside Out. I did enjoy the first one. It was not bad.
I have no idea what this is, but
I don't.
It's a sequel to Wakanda.
we already got that.
Iwaju. This might be what we're talking about, though.
Is
Maybe
one of
they
the-
are
isn't it-
making.
Isn't this the villages in Wakanda?
No,
No, it's not. I thought it was one of the villagers in Wakanda, like one of the outskirts. M'Baku has one, and then these Awaju
this isn't
guys
it.
have one.
This takes place in a futuristic setting.
Oh, okay, cool. Because they're not wearing futuristic outfits, but okay.
no, that's just their represent. This isn't the trailer.
Oh,
this is just them like hosting.
Oh, I see. Okay.
This isn't.
It's a
That's not
cartoon.
That's not a scene from the movie.
Oh, okay, cool. I was like, what am I looking at here? Like,
That's just them like representing like, hey, this is coming out, but they didn't show anything. That's why I can't
gotcha. What is the premise of this? Can somebody please tell me?
all it says is futuristic city in Nigeria.
So Wakanda,
No, Elvin, that's different.
because that's a futuristic city.
That's different, Elvin.
Now we have two now.
These are stories that respect the history, embrace the present, and imagine the future of Africa.
There you
Okay.
go.
Cool.
Let's see what happens.
Animation or live?
Animation.
Okay, so they could probably go crazy with it.
Kugali and Disney Animation. I got looks like one shot here. I don't know if you guys can see it.
And is this something from Nigeria folklore?
No, well, this looks like sci-fi. Like
Okay, so
this.
it's not. It doesn't come from Nigeria in any way.
Can you guys see that?
Yeah.
It's kind of got some flying cars and a cityscape, some kids.
Do you have that picture?
No, I don't have that one. I
Okay.
can find it though.
No,
You
that's
want me to
okay.
s-
So this is interesting. I did not know this at all. Didn't even hear about it.
Oh, actually, here's a futuristic city one.
You got one?
Yeah.
Here, I'll send you this one too.
So I don't know. How do you feel about Pixar as a whole?
I love Pixar. They've done so many great movies.
They've done so many great movies.
Yeah, I know. I know what I said.
What was that one with the yeah. Past tense. What was that one that they did where they were like fairy tale people?
Maybe this
and
is a resurrection.
Oh. Okay, there
Right.
you go. Yeah, this could be it. Well, this is Disney Animation though. This isn't Pixar, right? Those
Oh,
are separate.
my bad. Yeah, I always have to separate the two. I do like the look of this.
It's interesting.
Yeah. What's this? This is a genre now. It's called like it's like Afro science fiction or something. Like I can't remember what the name of it
You
is.
just made that up. Stop lying.
No, that's legit.
Brad, you liar.
Come on. Afrofuturism. It's a term. It's an actual term. Yeah, it's a term.
Why would somebody term it like that?
Because everything has a term now. You need it or it's
Yeah.
not real.
Oh my god.
Afrofuturism. There you go, guys. Add that to your lexicon.
Why would you say African future? Why would you say
No,
that?
because that doesn't
No.
roll off your tongue.
No? Okay. All right.
And
cool.
it's got to be one
It
word.
can't be made into a shirt. Okay, gotcha.
You could tell people like, I really like Afrofuturism. That's my
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. I'm gonna wear it on my shirt and support them. All proceeds do not go to them.
I keep them.
Actually, yeah, that's been around since '93. That term, I just never.
Yeah, I heard it one time. Yeah.
Okay,
So it's
is that it for the D3? I thought we had a couple more, right?
There's one more. So
Oh,
this was called
nice.
Wish, and it's based off of
A Bible story.
wish upon a star. That the whole thing that Disney focused around, like when you wish upon it, like. So they made it actual.
No, sing it.
I'm not.
Do it. Did he freeze? He froze.
I thought he was.
That was the first time he's ever frozen on.
I thought he was like about to do it. I thought he was like working up to it.
Yeah. That's what I thought too. Oh,
okay,
man.
so Wish. What is this? Inside Out 2. Oh no.
I could hear everything
Interesting.
still. I don't know. That was
there
weird.
it is.
That was weird.
Yeah,
I could
weird.
hear you guys talking.
Did you not add the big boy in there? You forgot Daredevil.
They didn't show anything though, right?
Yeah, there's nothing to show.
No, well, we want to talk about it.
We can
Did
talk
we
about
see
it,
anything
Joe.
here? We just saw pictures.
We can talk about it.
Okay, so after Lamb Chops play along,
Wish Upon a Star. Okay. And then we got Daredevil. What's it called? Daredevil Bait and Switch? What's it?
Born Again.
Born Again.
Oh, Born Again. Right.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
He's getting religious now.
Good. They got to stick with that. That's his character.
Yeah, he's gonna go in there, right?
Yeah.
Do the Lord's battle.
So what? Clearly, you're bothered by it.
No, me. I can't wait.
Bait and switch.
I just said Brad said bait.
Brad
and
referred
switch.
to it.
No. It's just an MCU, so I assume that it's Daredevil Bait and Switch. No, I was watching. Funny thing though was I was watching the D23 footage of him on the red carpet, and so many times I kept going like, he's making eye contact. How's he doing that?
Oh man.
I had to remind myself over and over again because I only ever see him in the show, and I'm like, all right, he's not blind. Like
he's not really blind. Yeah. Plus his super senses.
You thought my dad jokes were bad. That one takes the cake right there.
No, Brad thought he was legitimately blind.
yeah. It wasn't even a dad joke.
No, you didn't. Stop lying.
I know. I swear I did. There's like I kept watching the interviews. I'm like, he's making eye contact with the guy.
How did you think that he was actually legitimately blind?
It's not that. It's just like
he's done so many interviews.
That's just how good of an actor he is. He made Brad believe he could.
No, I know he's a good actor. I'm saying he's done so many interviews.
I don't watch his interviews. I guess I don't know.
It's all over the internet.
Yeah, I don't normally watch him outside the show.
That is shocking that you thought he was blind.
Yeah, I was waiting. I'm like, what? He's looking at people.
I'm excited. I am.
Me too.
Because they're bringing him back. They're also bringing Genofrio. Is that a name? Genofrio?
Kingpin.
What?
Kingpin.
Sorry. Yeah.
They're bringing him back. They had to bring him back. People would have lost their mind if they didn't. I don't know what they're going to be doing in Echo. I have no idea. I don't even know why that show's going to exist. Like seriously, I don't even know. Like, it's cool, I guess, because she is deaf and she's going to do sign language a lot. And before anybody jumps on me for that, my oldest son is hard of hearing, so it might be cool for him. I mean, hey, who knows, right? But I just think that they're really trying hard to push that show. They could have just brought her into the Daredevil show.
Yeah, then you have blind versus deaf.
I mean,
that's a wrap, folks. That's a wrap.
Am I wrong? Is that a thing they can do?
That is interesting, though. Like, joking aside, it is going to be interesting, right?
Yeah.
How those two characters are going to coexist.
Right.
So, but yeah, I mean, I think she should just been in that Daredevil show instead of having her own spin-off. This is Disney trying to water down too many things now.
She wasn't really likable to me either. Like,
yeah.
I'm not rooting for her at any. The show better do something crazy that make me like be on her side.
It's going to be 6 episodes that lead into Daredevil. That's what's going to happen.
I want Elektra back. Elektra was good.
No, you get Echo now. You don't get Elektra. Too bad. Can't have all your toys.
Yeah.
All right. Is that it for D23?
That was it.
Is it enough for everyone to get their subscriptions renewed?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna be stealing all of these. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Obviously, I said I was kidding. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I have my subscription.
Yeah,
Don't
we're
worry.
gonna get
guys.
canceled
No,
tomorrow.
we're not.
Yeah.
I'm getting a letter in the mail.
If we get a letter, then they need to learn how to take a joke.
We'll just change the name. We'll just change the name and start a channel.
I'll show them my bill if I have to. We're fine.
Okay.
I made a deafblind joke. I'm getting all the mail.
It's okay. It'll be in Grail.
I want everyone to realize I had said nothing.
Right. He's like staying totally silent. No comment.
Look, we're just having some fun. We love everybody here equally.
Dee's just silently downloading pirated media right now. Yeah.
Anyways, let's get into our final topic of the day. It is the Ring. I can't even say this with a straight face. Ring of Power, Amazon's edition.
See, it's funny. He predicted this too.
I don't even know where to begin with this show. We're 3 episodes in. They spent $1 bajillion on this show.
That's the exact amount.
Yeah, it's the exact amount. They got the approval from Tolkien's family to use the certain part of his stories, and they go and not do it. They just go and change it to their liking, including changing characters as who they are, adding new characters that don't even exist, changing the story itself, how it's put together. My question to you two is, why even bother doing all that, paying all this money to get the rights? Why not just create your own fantasy world? You've been better off.
Yeah.
Right? Just you have the money, go hire more writers, create your own fantasy world. And no one can say anything to you. Because it's your world and you're going to play in it. I just think this is, because it's Tolkien, there's a lot of Tolkien fans pissed. They are genuinely pissed at the direction that they're going with this, the decisions they made. And like we just talked about it earlier, like people are obviously going to take it the wrong way the minute you say something that's not to their liking.
Yeah, I was going to be like, hey, be careful.
Yeah. I honestly, like when I watched the 3 episodes, I turned my brain off and thinking it's Lord of the Rings. I'm like, I'm just going to watch this as a fantasy show, not really think of it as a Lord of the Rings depiction. Mm-hmm. I don't know how you guys felt. Maybe we'll start out with you, Brad.
So I went back and forth on this. I got bogged down really early on when we first got the teasers and the stills on the whole diversity debate. I went back and forth, looked at the different source material, see what, because I heard people say, oh, he said this one race was dark skinned, and I heard this, and then I heard other people say, no, it's all based in England, it's all based in Europe. I went back and forth on that and why they did that and whether it was true or not. And then I was like, you know what? Okay. It's not the end of the world. I don't agree with it, but at the same time, it's not going to ruin the show for me if the actors do a good job. So then I thought, I really don't know anything about the Second Age. So I thought this would be a good chance to watch this and learn about the Second Age. And then I found out that they really didn't stick too closely to the actual Second Age. And I was like, really? Like on top of that, I'm not even going to learn about the Silmarillion and the other books that take place in that time period. It's kind of like an original storyline. And I thought, how arrogant are you to think you can add on to Tolkien with your own original writing? And then I was so down. And then I watched the show and I actually enjoyed the show, which I know Elvin's going to be like, what? But I actually...
Hey, you have your opinion, right? So
I didn't mind it. And I thought, if you guys had not put Tolkien on this, I wouldn't have gone through any of those ups and downs because the diverse casting, the original storyline, none of that would have mattered because it was your universe. You can do what you want. And I would have enjoyed it without any of that. So really, like you said, the Tolkien thing really messed it up. Just putting that name on it and then going your own way is like, why pull it in both directions like that?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I know, D, you don't care about Lord of the Rings, any of that stuff. You just watched this because we asked it, and we appreciate you doing that. As an outsider watching this for the first time, what were your thoughts?
So wasn't for me. I respect the traditional writings. I realize how popular it is. It is.
It's a phenomenon.
Yeah,
right?
it is, and I respect that. I liked what they laid out here. I like some of the scenery, like a lot.
Yeah, cinematography was great.
Yeah. And then so when you talk about the lore being changed and the characters being changed and so on, so I have to remind myself, like, if I wanted to learn about this world and then I watch this and I tried to chime into a conversation with someone who's read the books, all my information would be inaccurate. I'd look like an idiot.
Yeah,
So,
they'd probably think like you're some crackhead, right?
Yeah.
Like, what's wrong with you? What are you talking about?
So at the same time, at first it's like, well, what difference does it make? This is a made up world. Who cares? Whatever. Like, who cares if they change things? But then at the same time, I get frustrated when people start talking to me about comics and they've only seen a cartoon show, and then they start talking to me about comic books. I'm like, that never happened. All of your information is inaccurate because you only watched one source of media, and it was wrong. So I'm sure that's how all the actual legitimate fans feel in regards to this show. It could have been something else, but they chose to make their own thing. I personally thought it was harmless, and then I tried to get into their mindset. I'm like, yeah, okay, it's kind of annoying, it's frustrating, because there's a lot of people now on message boards and forums talking about the lore with people who actually know the lore. And it's just a big list of like, no, that's wrong. Like, stop, like, get out of here. You're not contributing at all.
The key thing to this is the people that do know the lore, the people that don't know the lore need to understand where they're coming from, right? Like, they have been the fans for generations. They're the ones that's been supporting the books, the toys, the movies for decades. I think that there has to be a level of respect for those Tolkien fans. You know, people who have never watched it or have no idea shouldn't be going out there and telling them to shut up and, you know, be quiet and, you know, move on, get on with the times, diversity, all that stuff. I think they have a point, the Tolkien fans. They're like, hey, we were excited too. We wanted to see this come, you know, to live. And then when we see it, it's nothing that we've all read about and, you know, talked about for decades. So I look at it from their point. I kind of feel for them. I'd be upset too, right? I'd be like, well, what if, you know, they change Superman's story totally, which they have already, right? But
and just because it doesn't bother us, I guess it bothers someone out there.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think Amazon should have. Or did they even care? I guess Jeff Bezos probably didn't even care. Like, he's like, I don't care what anybody thinks. I'm gonna buy this and do it my way, right? And I just think it's such a wrong thing, because why don't you want the hardcore fan base on your side? They're the ones who are going to carry you to season 5 and 6.
They're dangerous at the same time, though, because if you like, some of the fans are just so aggressively angry that's like, okay, I don't even want to listen to you now. But it is hard.
I think Peter Jackson showed that you could do it.
Yeah,
Peter Jackson showed it with the first trilogy. You can do this. You can stick to the story. You can stick to the writing and make it. And then the fans will come, and new fans came too, right?
Absolutely.
And it wasn't until,
I was one of them.
Right, yeah. And it wasn't until they did The Hobbit where it totally turned into a commercial thing, like outside, where it's like, well, how do we stretch The Hobbit into 3 movies because we want to make some money? Well, we got to add elements. We got to add characters. That's when, again, it tanked.
Yep. Because the hardcore fans are like, nope, we're out, right?
And I think the new fans can tell, like, for instance, in The Hobbit, where you just shove content in to stretch the storyline out, because the plot was written by a guy who had an arc, and then you're like, okay, well, we're going to jam more characters in, we're going to jam more content in to try and make 3 films, and people, I think, can sense it, even people who didn't read the books.
Let's talk about some of the characters in this show. Let's start with Galadriel, or how the internet is calling her, Galadriel.
Is that the mermaid who swam for like 2 episodes?
Yes. Let's talk about... We're not going to go into detail. Every episode will be here till tomorrow morning, but
she didn't look Mediterranean though.
Under the sea.
I was like, what is happening here? Like, okay, So for someone who's not familiar with this, are they abnormally strong where she could swim for like 2.5 days?
I don't know. They're different. They definitely have different. Like Elvin was saying about her running up a sword. Like they're lighter. I
Yeah.
think they have more endurance. I don't know if they're stronger.
I mean, that goes down to me. Like I would need to look this up, and I actually do like doing that. I like looking up. I don't like it laid out for me, but I do appreciate when the lore and the history and the character traits are somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
You mentioned characters, so this is relevant. So if they specifically say these classes of dwarves are this color because the area they live in, I respect that.
Yep.
That is something I learned. And
Uh-huh.
it may
Yeah.
So if you throw in a different color, it's not being racist. It's like, oh, they established that they are the specific color for this reason. Okay, cool.
Yep.
But now that I acknowledge that, I am also a racist person.
It's not just that; it's also the talking about the dwarves. The obviously the African American dwarf,
Which I liked him too. I like them still, regardless. But like,
I think she's African Middle Earthian.
Yeah, Middle Earthian. That's it. But she's supposed to have a beard. All dwarves, female and male, have beards. Why is she not having a beard here? Why? Because they don't want to make her look not like a dwarf? Like, I don't get it, right? If you're gonna go that direction, then go the extra mile. Go full blown. People, at least some of the people who might not like that idea, might appreciate that you did everything you could to make her look like a full on female dwarf, right? I know it didn't bother me because there probably is a layer of dwarf somewhere.
shave.
No, not shaved. I meant in the skin tone, right? It would have been nice for them to give a little backstory. Like, just take that extra minute and give me that. That's all I'm asking for. I'm not asking for a whole scene of black dwarves running around. Just show me some interesting writing. Like, it's just so lazy that they can't even put that in there. That's what drives me nuts.
Like
go ahead.
Yeah. Well, no, like in the Peter Jackson films, I actually went back and watched, I watched the movies and I watched the DVD extras and that, and they talked about the casting, and even for Gondor versus Rohan, the two kingdoms from the Peter Jackson films, they cast the characters to look like they were from one genetic group. So there was like the sort of dark-haired guys from the one, and then it was like the blonde-haired guys from the other one, and they were supposed to be cast so that they looked like they were in one group that had been in one place, interbreeding for like thousands of years, right?
Yeah.
So there wasn't a lot of moving around of people in that world. They were isolated populations.
Well, they didn't have planes and boats, massive
boats
that have,
yeah,
take them far away.
It said like 1 in 3, and like their unwillingness to go abroad. Like I learned that, like they just didn't want to go anywhere.
Right. Yeah. So you have to explain some migration. You have to explain, okay, there's different tribes of dwarves, and
Good night, Alex.
Night, Alex. Yeah, and she was from a different tribe, from a different mountain, where they're from a different group and they have different skin color for a different reason, right? It's got to be in the lore, or else it doesn't make any sense.
They have laser hair removal as well, like.
They can do damage control now, though. They could do a follow up, like,
well,
oh yeah,
they should. Season 2, they should do that.
Yeah. Not even. They could just like. They'll probably only just release a statement. To be honest with you, they're like, hey, this is why this is this. They're not gonna waste money filming a scene.
They're
not gonna do that.
Which is sad because they should, because then they show that they actually care, right? They actually care of building a whole different group of people here, right?
Once again,
I liked her character in the scene with the dinner.
I like this entire scene. I like
me too.
I think I like these kind of scenes more than the actual show itself. Like, oh, they have history together, and then he abandoned him. This
character
is weird.
development.
Yeah.
So it's weird because I'm of two minds, right? Like the fantasy lore part of me is like, this doesn't make any sense, and the other part of me is like, I'm just enjoying this scene and the actress and the character. So again, like, just don't make it Tolkien. Just make Amazon fantasy world.
Yeah, exactly. I think you'd have been better off doing it that way. I do want to say that some of the The locations look really good.
Mhm.
Just, outside and inside, they look really good. There are some scenes like the one where she jumps off the boat before she goes to Elvish Heaven. It looks like inside of a studio because that does not look like an ocean.
Mhm.
It just looks like a giant bathtub that she jumps into.
Right.
And that scene was the most comical scene in the world because the waves that were hitting that boat was vicious, right? I don't care how good of a swimmer you are or how great elves are in swimming, you're not going to be able to swim back to land. And then people are like, oh, no, she didn't swim all the way back to land. She found some help. There was some,
Mhm.
people in a look. She swam a great deal.
Yeah, I
That's
dare
what-
you to swim for 20 minutes max. At best, you could last
in
like
an
10
ocean, in an
Yeah.
ocean, right? In a massive ocean. And by the way, are there only like one sea creature in the entire ocean there? There's no other animals in that ocean? Like, I don't get it.
Yeah. And she randomly ran into two boats.
Yeah, two of them.
Two different boats at two
She
different
outswam
times.
a monster, by the way, too.
Yeah.
What do you think of her, anyways?
I like her.
I wouldn't say I like her. I don't dislike her like the internet dislikes her. There's not much going on.
By the way, did you guys know that my name actually is Elvin, Friend of the Elves? That's what my name derives from. Friend of the Elves. I didn't know this.
There you go.
I was at Costco and I saw somebody with the same name as me. So I'm like, hey, I got the same name. And then the guy just went crazy. He's like, do you know where our name's
Like,
from?
oh, here we
I was like,
go.
whoa, okay. I just want to buy some groceries here, bro. Right?
So
he's like, yeah, he just told me that my name means Friend of the Elves. I'm like, okay, that explains why I love Legolas from Lord of the Rings. My
and
favorite
Galadriel.
character.
And Galadriel, right?
Let's not get here, but I do want you to come on once in a while. Let's not end that here.
You're friend of the elves, friend of all the elves.
Some of them. But yeah, Ryan says the show makes Elrond look like such a bleep. Yes, I 100% agree with you. It is terrible what they're doing to Elrond. Oh man, I don't know. What do you guys think, Brad?
I mean,
we'll get into this nonsense of Horfoots in a second.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think of any of these characters as being Tolkien, Lord of the Rings. Like it's not Elrond from the movies. It's like Amazon fantasy world Elrond. So
it almost feels
guy.
like they want to brainwash people into believing this is Tolkien's imagination. Like I don't know. It's just like they want to wash away every little bit of his lore and put this into people's mind. Like this is his lore. This is what he envisioned. Right? And that's what it seems like to me when I watch this. Like they're trying to make this what he really wanted to do. Or if he was still alive, he would do it this way. Right?
I think that impression at least.
No, I think all of these things are built by committee. So I think these are all studio projects that are built by committee. So you got your voice. It's like, okay, we got to have the diversity. You got the voice who says like the director really wants to try this. You got the actor's agent who's like, my guy really wants to be in a scene and he wants to be able to say this. You got all this crap going on. And then it comes together and makes this whatever this is. And then they're like, oh, but we also want to put Tolkien's name on it because that's going to bring people in.
Yeah.
So now we're going to have to argue with everybody and be like, no, this is Tolkien. Because otherwise, if we admit it's not, then we're losing. What do we pay for the rights for?
Yeah, well, they paid for the rights to put that title up. It's a giant title, right?
Yeah.
They needed to pull some people in. I think they weren't confident enough to build their own fantasy world. Mm-hmm. And, Jeff Bezos, he wanted his Game of Thrones. He wanted his version of Game of Thrones on his service. And what better place to go to get one is to go to Tolkien's world, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I just think there's so many other fantasy worlds in books that haven't been explored yet.
Yeah, is that too?
So, anyways, yeah, back to Elrond here. Poor Elrond. Yeah, I don't know what to say about him. Maybe he gets better and better as seasons go on. One of the agreements is to do 5 seasons. That's the agreement they put in place with Tolkien's family. 5 seasons. They have to do 5 seasons.
Okay.
That's the agreement.
All right.
Yeah, so get ready, buckle up, folks. It's gonna be a long and bumpy ride. Speaking of bumpy rides, Horfoots. Right?
Harfoot?
Take it away.
Isn't it Harfoots?
Harfoots or Horfoots? It's horrific, I know that.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny. I mean, this is one of those examples where it's obvious what they did, because in the second age there are no hobbits. Hobbits don't arrive until the third age. So there's a panel. I watched this guy YouTube channel, just some guy, and he knows this stuff inside out, and he calls them out on it. And so there was a panel interview where they were saying they got challenged by somebody in the audience, and they said, well, there's no hobbits in the second age, so what are these guys doing here? And they said, oh, no, like, they're not hobbits, they're Harfoots. Harfoots are the ancestors of the hobbits. They're not the same thing. And this guy, just some guy, he goes to like the second page, I think it was, of Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring, and right there it says, Harfoots are hobbits. And he's like, so they didn't even read 2 pages of the book.
So
it's
are
right
Harfoots
there.
A variation of hobbits from a different area of Middle Earth?
The way it reads is they're like, those words are like interchangeable. Like
There must be a reason why Tolkien made 2 names, though.
Just different regions. He was a linguist.
So
right?
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, they're different regions. Okay,
so it sounds like it's just a different name for the same being.
Okay, gotcha. They're just a different locales. Okay, yeah.
Or
that's
known
cool, right?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Like, going back to one of the slides that you showed with the elf there, the new character that they've added. I don't even know where this. Yeah, so his clan of elves, they supported. They were on the bad guys' side, were they not? From what I heard, no, that's what I heard. That his group was on the other side. They're 2 elves clans. Yeah, this is what the change in. These guys are supposed to be on when before
Morgoth,
prior to this. Yeah,
okay.
Morgoth. Yeah, they sided with Morgoth.
Okay.
Well,
cool.
the other elves, Galadriel's clan, they all sided on the other side, right?
Okay, so that's why they have guard duty now. That's like their penance.
I guess so. Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
And maybe that's why the humans don't like them. Maybe
Mm.
I don't know. But yeah, so they created this character. Was there a need to create this character?
I don't know who he is. Is he referencing a character in the book or something?
No, it's all brand new to the show.
Okay.
This character does not exist in the books.
Is he going to be like the badass anti-hero?
I don't know. No idea.
I like him as a fantasy character.
Yeah.
He looks like, I mean, this is like watching a really high budget Dungeons and Dragons show for me. Like it's fine. He's an elf.
That's a great way to put it. That is a great way.
Once again, like, I have no affiliation with the show, so to me, this is all nonsensical. every time I watch it, I was like, it reminds me of the movie Role Models, where they LARPing and Ronnie, the little black kid's like, the hell is going on here?
I love that movie.
That's how I feel when I watched it.
Yeah.
What is happening here?
Let the game begin.
Okay, since you don't have
bias towards it.
Are you enjoying it at least? Would you further continue to watch this?
No.
Okay.
Darn it. We tried, Brad.
I'm gonna do it because for all I know, it will pick up. So
right.
People can't be like, you didn't give it a chance. I'm giving it a chance, and I will continue to do so. I can tell people what I like about it, but I'm not pulled in. That's just a me problem. It's nothing to do with the writing of the show.
I do appreciate the costumes. They look great.
I know. I was just thinking that his chest plate here.
They look
so
that looks cool.
Detail. Yeah.
And like you guys both mentioned, just some of the the scene setup, cinematography. This scene I thought was fantastic.
Yeah. Entrance into Numenor on the last episode I thought was awesome. When they finally see Numenor for the first time.
It's beautiful, yeah.
Yeah.
Who's this guy supposed to be? Gandalf?
Yeah, you see that? It looks like an umbilical cord, right? Like they're making like a birth symbolism there.
Oh, yeah. See, I don't know. Just little things like that you just... The other one was the ship. I was like, that looks cool, too.
Yeah.
Everyone thinks Sauron is the main bad guy in this whole lore, but he's like a lower tier god level, right? Morgoth is like above him, and then there's even people above him. It's a
Interesting.
Right.
huge family tree.
Yeah.
Like if you actually go into it, it's a massive family tree.
Yeah. I think Sauron might be the only one left by this point.
Yeah,
I think they're all dead, right? Morgoth is defeated.
yeah.
I think
No,
Sauron's the only
Sauron
one
is
who's...
in hiding. Yeah, he's in hiding.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And
I
then
think
Sauron-
Morgoth was just a mountain.
yeah. It's crazy when I saw the actual backstory of Lord of the Rings, how there's so many tiers of gods,
Mhm.
and it's a massive tree, and how they all come down to Sauron. Like I watching Lord of the Rings and Hobbit, I thought Sauron was the main and end
So did
all
I.
be all, right?
I was like, oh, this guy's just
and
like,
he's not even like the top dog at all. He's not
No.
even top 3, right?
so are the others just so far above him?
Yeah.
It's like watching bugs fight, so they don't care.
yeah,
Is it like that?
yeah. It's like the Eternals,
Yeah.
up there kind of level, and
Yeah.
the Beyonder kind of thing. So it's very interesting. It's because it's very people look at this as Middle Earth, but it's actually very sci-fi too. The meteorite flying in, right, where you see this guy crashing in.
Mhm.
Mhm. And I don't know if is that Tolkien or Amazon.
I don't know either, but Gandalf and all these guys are supposed to be fallen angels, right?
Yeah, they're like spirits embodied.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's pretty interesting. But everyone's saying that could be Gandalf.
Yeah,
That's
which
what
again,
people-
it breaks the rule of the Second Age, apparently.
Yeah. So I don't know. He's very mysterious.
Mhm.
So far 3 episodes in. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about before we kind of give a score? Can we give a score for all 3 at once, or do you want to do separate?
I can give a score thus far.
Thus far, okay. Was there anything you want to add before we give the score?
I don't know. It's hard for me to score it because it's just like I feel like it.
Well,
asks.
just score what you believe in.
Okay.
Yeah.
If it stays like this level, it doesn't get any better or any worse. Like
I have to believe, I'm going to go on a gamble here, but I think D is going to score this better than She-Hulk, which, by the way, if everyone's wondering why we're not talking about She-Hulk today, we have these topics, but we will do a double up on She-Hulk next week. So don't worry. We're going to get back into your favorite Disney Plus She-Hulk show next week. We'll do a double on that. Me and D will be at it. But yeah, okay. Let's give the score out of a 10 here. Brad, go ahead.
I'm gonna say 7.5.
All right. That's a pretty decent number.
Yeah.
D?
6, and that's only because that's like once again that's a me problem. But
Okay.
what
Fair
they did well. The writing's good. The scenes are good. It's just not my thing.
Cool. I'm going to give it a 5.5. It just passes above average. I think the scenes, the costumes, some of the characters, I think just get it to 5.5. I'm not a fan of Galadriel. I'm not the actor. Actress. I'm talking about the decision of the character they wrote. She's nothing like Galadriel from the books, who I love a lot because she is an amazing leader of the elves. And this one does not feel like that. So that's kind of sad. Elrond has been chopped down to some lost boy.
It's funny. I didn't realize that was him for the longest time because they're not even like remotely the same.
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
right?
So even
Yeah.
me, like who doesn't like care about this stuff, was like, oh damn, that was that dude, that angry dude from the movie.
Yeah, I know.
That other guy was imposing. What's wrong with this guy?
There's going to be a lot of character arc changes in the next 4 seasons to get him up there. There's going to be a lot of drinking to get him up to that level.
It's gonna see some stuff.
What are you
Elrond
trying to
is
say,
going to
Agent Smith?
see some stuff in the dwarf tunnels. Oh, man. All right. Okay. Yeah. For 5.5, 6, and 7.5. Brad, I got to say, I'm kind of shocked at your score, but hey, fair enough. You made some
That's
points.
open-minded.
I'm rating it on its own as a show.
Yeah.
If I bring in the Tolkien element, it's
I have
gonna
to bring
drop,
it in.
but-
That's how I rate
Yeah.
mine.
No,
That's-
it's yeah.
Like I have to remind myself, if someone made Spider-Man completely, like if they made Spider-Man a luchador and had him bit by a
Wait,
totem,
that is an awesome. Oh, we need one of those.
Yeah.
We need one of those.
But like if someone's like started rapid firing lore from that made up version. I'm like, what are you talking about? So
Yeah.
I understand why it would bother people now.
Yeah.
Originally
Yeah.
I didn't, but
All right, cool. I do want to let everybody know that if you want to go our social media platforms, check us out at ANR Universe. Go ahead and follow us on Twitter, Instagram. We're on TikTok. Yes, we are on TikTok. We're doing a bunch of shorts on YouTube as well. Go check them out. We're going to have a bunch coming down the pipeline. Make sure if you're listening to us for the first time on our YouTube channel, please subscribe. We're hitting that magical 1,000 number very soon. So we'd love to have you subscribe there. If you're on our podcast platforms like Apple or Spotify, please like us, and so that more people can see us in the algorithm, all that good stuff. That is it, right, guys? We're good for
Right.
today. 85
Yep.
in the books. So wherever you're on the world, in Middle Earth, I guess, and the universe, have yourself a good morning, a good day, and a good night, folks. Bye-bye. We out.
bye.
Elron forever.